Stand by for pre-show banter.
You hear that, right? Pre-show banter?
Yeah, we heard that.
Right. We got sound effects. We got me. We got you. Everything's coming up roses.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are we going to have some pre-show banter, or are we just going to jump in?
I don't know. I think we should just get going, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Let's start the motherfucking show, bitch.
Come on. Yeah. Let's start the show. Come on.
Welcome, yo, to the veteran gamers.
Welcome.
Juju, Ginny, and the fellas will tell you
touch my floppy cock.
Can we cut the condescending crap and play the game?
Hello.
Stu story time and Chinny's game breakers. Here comes Duke with the soundbite saviors.
I guess you're right. Who cares?
Oh, somebody please think of the children!
Well, there are rocks. Thousands and thousands of rocks.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! Switch that console off before you have to press repeat, yo.
Movies aren't stupid. They fill us with romance and hatred and revenge fantasies.
Hello and welcome to episode 570 of the Veteran Gamers Podcast.
Yay, 570. What? I'm Duke.
I'm Stu.
And I'm Chinny, I think. Yes, hello.
Tired. He is.
No, I'm not tired. I'm okay.
Okay, he's not tired.
Yeah, I am a little bit tired. I'm a bit tired. Yeah.
Tired. For those who don't know, Chinny just did a 24-hour gaming marathon because he's awesome. And he raised a lot of money for the Pittsburgh Children's Hospital in honor of Gary Lever.
That's right. Yes. 24 hours of video games. It's tricky.
It is.
As you get older. So
yes,
again,
it's harder to recover. Well, I was just singing some Run DMC there, but I imagine it's harder to recover from a gaming marathon. 24 hours of anything, staying up all night is much harder when you get older.
Yeah. No, it wasn't too bad this time. I've had worse ones, but this one was okay. It went quickly, and I think it was because of having a schedule. The schedule helped, and I was never really... In fact, talking right now, I realise how tired I actually am.
Oh, no. We never realized how tired we are until we stopped moving.
Yeah. So, I am pretty tired. But it was good, and we smashed the target, which is the important thing.
Yeah,
and what
did.
The target was... Well, it's a bit of a weird... Sorry, Duke. It's really distracting.
It is very distracting. I mean, there's an echo on me. There's an echo
Sorry,
on you.
Duke. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't stop unless it was really bad.
I agree. It's hard to concentrate because you're hearing it all the time.
Okay, well...
I don't know what the answer is because there's an echo every time I speak.
Stop the recording then.
I don't think it's anything to do with the recording. I think it's to do with the way you've set up so you can do sound bites. I think it's the way you pipe it out and then back in again.
Can we hear it now if we stop the recording?
I don't think. Yeah, no, it's still there, isn't it?
All right. Well, hang on a second. There's a lot of steps we can take.
Yeah.
Let's go through this methodically.
Yeah.
I'm going to restart my audio.
I'm sorry. So for the listeners.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
We're just having some audio issues.
Look,
No, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
It sounds normal, Chinny. Let's us chat for a little bit.
No. So yeah, the Duke's having some audio issues because he's changed PCs.
Now, when you talk, is there any echo?
Yeah, it's not like an echo. It's like a weird squelching effect.
And it's not every time, Duke, as well.
No.
So it's really...
Okay,
So
all right. Let's take it step by step.
Okay.
I've restarted the audio system. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit out of this program. Well, I'm going to pause this program, basically. I'm going to disable it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go straight through my I'm going to send just my nano mic, and I'm going to change my audio settings in Discord, basically.
Okay.
So my input device will be the Yeti, and my output device is going to be my headset.
Yeah.
Okay. How's that?
Okay.
Again,
Let's see.
it's hard to test.
If you're speaking, I cannot hear you.
Hello? Oh, no.
You can't hear us now.
You can't even
But
hear
it's working.
us. Yeah, because he can't hear
Hang
us.
on.
It's because he can't hear us.
Hello?
But it's not,
Hello?
There isn't an echo.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh dear.
Sorry, at least this is only the live listeners that are getting this experience.
That's probably what it was. I wonder if that's to do with it.
Just be patient, Stu.
All right, hang on.
I'm always patient. I'm patient. It's fine.
Let him work it out. Don't get on his back.
He can't hear me. It's fine.
I know. That's what I'm telling you now.
I'm guessing you can hear me.
Yes. Yes. Hold on.
He might not be able to hear us say yes.
Hold on. Let me message him.
Testing, test.
We could hear you. We can hear you.
I'm going to do some music.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Sorry.
What was the Duke? Can you hear us now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, but then he's doing it again.
I feel like it is doing it again.
Okay, it's going to be doing it. Let me keep going through these steps.
Okay.
Next thing I need to try is the system settings.
It is like phasmophobia again.
It is like phasmophobia.
Okay, so it's nothing to do with this software now.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm not even using that software. I'm going straight into the mic and straight out to my headset. Let me try push to talk. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only when you push to talk,
I
obviously.
can hear you.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah. See, it just did it again a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah. But it sounds.
Well, listeners are coming and going. They're coming and going.
Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
And does it sound the same?
It's hard to
sounds
tell
alright at the moment, but it's
until
hard until you talk a bit. I guess.
Okay,
Keep
so if
talking.
I keep talking now and
It's doing it now, isn't
it is doing it.
As soon as you start talking more frequently, it starts.
It's like it's hard to explain, isn't it, Stu? I can hear it, but I can't explain it really.
It's like I say, it's like a squelch effect on a microphone. You know, when you just get that little bit.
I think what's
Can
happening.
one of you record
There you go.
and let me hear it?
Oh God, it's so subtle, Stu, Duke. But it's like
It's all the time. Is it every other word? It does it.
Let me try this. Let me ask you this, guys. Under your Discords, when it says app settings, voice and video,
Yeah.
do you have noise cancellation, noise reduction, echo cancellation, that whole thing? Is that checked or not on your end?
Just a minute. Let me look.
This is under settings and
I've got
then
echo cancellation on, noise reduction on.
okay.
Just a minute.
Automatic gain control, Chinny, do you have
Yeah,
that on?
that's on.
Yeah, I've got that, and I've got both.
Maybe
of
I
them.
should try turning those off and see if that helps.
Try it.
Try it. You never know.
Okay, I've just turned all of them off.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm talking now to see if it's having any impact.
It seems to be working.
It
now.
seems a little bit out. Yeah.
It does.
Is that better now?
Yeah,
does.
there's nothing. Nothing.
Oh, sweet. We fixed
Yeah,
it.
nothing. How weird is that?
That
That's
does
just weird.
sound.
Very
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
And there's
Okay.
nothing from our end. We're not sounding weird to
No,
you
no,
or
you
anything.
sound perfect. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
so
that sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds
so
perfect.
now let me try
Perfect.
let me try. Wait, hang on a second. I want to see if I can get the sound clips working again because
Okay.
I'm currently not using the sound effects. So let me try routing it through those other things I was talking about. So give me a
Okay.
second. That's going to cable. Start this up. Engine starting. You can hear me still, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
So for the live listeners, Duke's having some audio issues, so we're just trying to work it out.
Give me a second. So this is going to be cable out.
Oh, there was a noise.
Oh. Can we beat the record of 45 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
That
what does that mean?
that was because that's how long it took us to get Phasmophobia ready.
Oh, God, yeah. See, I wondered what he meant then. Now
Yeah.
I've remembered.
It was ridiculous.
Are you in? Can you talk?
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God.
Push the button.
I'm working on a highlights
Push
video.
V. Push V.
I'm working on a highlights video, Stu, and that section is just me, like with my head in my hand.
I know.
I
It's
know,
so
it's
funny.
so
Oh,
funny.
there's an
Okay.
echo there. There's an echo
Hello?
there.
Whoa,
Can
whoa,
you hear me?
whoa.
There's yeah, I can hear you, but there's a big echo.
Okay.
Wow.
What about that?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Seems to have gone.
Yeah, but
No,
I
no,
need
it's
to-
not.
It's
No,
back.
no.
It's
It's
back
back.
because I just turned it back on. I have to fiddle with the settings. So hang
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh,
input
wow. Oh, wow.
device is gonna be
What we don't need is 2 stews.
I know. Or 2 chinnies, to be fair. You know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
think that'd be a good thing.
2 chinnies would be a terrible thing.
Is my webcam working? Is my webcam
Oh,
on?
that's sound effects. That's good.
I heard the sound effect, but we can't hear Duke. That's the problem.
No, we can't, but that's fine. I'm sure he's working on it.
no, webcam's not working. Why is the webcam not working? I've got problems now.
What is
Oh, there it
happening?
is. There it is.
Ow!
Oh, my battery on my light ran out. I never even noticed. Don't know what time that ran out.
That's muted. Have I got one on? No, they're both muted. So what time did you go straight to bed, Chinny, after you'd finished today?
I did.
What time did you get up? What time did you
I
sleep
got
till?
up about 2, and then I got up. I had another little snooze, and I probably got up at 3:30.
That's not bad. That's not bad because that's
Yeah.
like 6 hours. That's still like nearly a normal.
But I'm
kind of
still
night,
tired, so I reckon I might have a little bit of a late night, but I think I'll reset everything tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we've got potentially 2 additional poker players if we're playing again on Wednesday. If you're still okay for that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we've got Chris MJW is up for it.
yeah. I know about that one. Yeah.
And we've also got someone new on the Discord. Listen, let me check his name. It's Mago. So bloody hell, that one. Oh, wow. That's horrible.
How about that?
No.
Hello?
No.
Hello. No, we
Hello?
got an
No,
echo.
no,
We got an
no.
echo.
Wow.
Okay, okay. Okay. But if I send that to people,
You know, well done, the 6 people who are still with us.
We got 10. We got 10.
Oh, we got 10. 10. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Keep yourself entertained. Stu.
I know, I'm trying. I thought I could make some sort of melody. Let's do it. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum,
is that
bum,
echoing?
bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fudge, why is it doing that? Okay.
Bum, bum.
Oh, God, this is driving me nuts. I had it. I so had it.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, now that makes the echo go away, but you're not
Oh.
recording.
Hello.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
What if I record it,
Why?
Duke?
Why
Is
is
it
it
a
doing
big
that?
deal?
Yeah. What if Chinny records?
Yeah, I mean that's fine with me.
Do you like
But
recording
I
it
just-
and doing
No,
the?
no, I don't care about recording it. I just don't want you to have to do that, and I don't understand why it works like this. But I mean, whatever. I don't want to.
I think what's weird is before you. I mean, sadly, if we'd have realised it was just the unticking of the things, it would have been
Well,
fine because
yeah,
there
of
was none of
course.
this earlier, was there? It's weird.
Right, exactly. Okay, so how about this?
Yeah.
You can hear that clapping, right?
No.
No.
You didn't hear clapping just then?
No.
No.
Okay, let me try one thing here. I'm sorry, listeners.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's
It's
okay.
fine. People are patient. We're,
I know,
I haven't played any
we're
games anyway.
British. We're patient. No, you're not playing anything. Damn it.
Output cable input.
Scott in the chat says, "Evening, guys. Congrats on yesterday's charity stream, Chinny, and all that took part. Hope you managed to get some
Can you
sleep
hear
today."
this? Can you hear that clapping?
No.
No.
What did the total finish as? The total finished at 4. Well, actually, I haven't checked it since, but it was over 4 grand. So we'll talk about it when we get going.
Yeah, we'll relieve. You'll have to stick around and wait for the big reveal.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
I've revealed it, so don't matter.
Damn.
Oh, 'cause the cable is
So, yeah, we did well. The goal was 3.5, but we did well.
Yeah, it was good. It was good
Let
for
me try
night.
quitting out of sorry, let me try quitting out of Discord and see if that helps.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just have a chat, Stu. We'll just have a chat.
Yeah.
How are
let's
you
chat.
anyway? It's all about me. So how are you?
It's all about you. I'm all right, actually. Yeah, I'm still, cracking on. And You know, trying to just keep chin up.
Are you
keep
still
on
in
going.
your 11 days off work? Let's talk to the
I
chat as
am.
well. Talk to the chat. Talk to us.
Yeah, hello, chat. I'm not done talking to Chinny because he's boring. I talk to him all the time.
So you've had your 11 days off. How many days in you're on your 11 days off?
I was off on. I started on Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fourth day in, it seems like a minute, which is always the problem with days off. It seems like a minute. But yeah, I'm off till a week on Monday, so a week tomorrow I'll go back, and then it's going to be flipping nearly Christmas, Chinny.
Yeah.
Have you done all your Christmas shopping?
Not a lot to get this year.
Not a lot. I mean, you've still got stuff to get. We've had Okay, I'm gonna put this out there and see if this is a thing that's happening with other people, or if is it just us? Is it just us? But we've got two sets of close friends, I guess you'd say. You know, who we buy presents for each other at Christmas and stuff. And both of those people have either sent a text or dropped a call and said, with all the COVID stuff that's going on and stuff that's happening, do you just not want to bother doing presents this year? And that's happened with two of our friends, not just one, but two. Has that happened with you at all? Is that a thing?
Well, I only get presents for family, really.
Yeah. So you've never had like another couple who you buy prezzies
Well,
for,
sometimes Marsh, but over the years, it's faded away, especially with kids. Sometimes I'll get his kids a present, but they get so much stuff anyway.
I know that's a problem. Isn't
So
it?
like,
Kids,
I don't like added to tat, but sometimes if I see something cute that I think, Josh would like that or something, then I get it. But I don't really bother with friends presents anymore.
No.
And with family, we do Secret Santa. So I've got my Secret Santa's sorted, and they were very.
I'm not going to ask who you got because that won't be a secret anymore.
No, but they were very. I want this, and they put it in the family group chat. It was like, I want this. So I was like,
what?
Oh,
That's not a Secret Santa thing. No, I'll get them something totally different.
No, there was a few options. There was like, I want this, this, or this, and I also like these things.
Who does that though?
Somebody who's very organised.
No, but it's not. No, I don't think that is organised. That's don't buy me something shit.
Well, I wouldn't want to buy them anything shit. It
No, but
suited
you know what I
me,
mean? It's
Stu.
like-
It suited me,
I guess
is
it's
what I'm
easier.
saying.
It
You know
is
what I mean?
easier, isn't
I was like,
it?
what do they want? Right, ordered,
Suppose.
done, picked it up, done.
Yeah, it's a bit weird though. It's a bit weird.
Well, I wasn't complaining.
Here's the Secret Santa. If you get me, buy me this.
Well, Tara's family, we never did this in our family, but our Tara's family are very much about shopping lists, like Christmas lists.
Okay.
So they and the chat needs to let us know if they do this, but Tara's family is very much like, here's a list of stuff I want.
You can't hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
we can.
Can you hear us? Is a more important question.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
I guess he can't hear us. Yeah, sorry, carry on. I was distracted with
So they have a Christmas. Here's a list of presents that I want. Buy one of those. That's what Tara's family will do. My family doesn't do that.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Fuck me. Now you can't even.
No, we can hear you, but you can't hear us. Ben Star in the chat says, "Hello, all. Question: what was the worst gift you have ever
Hello,
given
testing.
anyone?"
Hello.
I don't even know. I'm so confused. Everything is so fucked up.
Anyway, what's the worst gift you've ever given
I'm so
anyone,
angry.
Chinny? Have you bought a horrible gift for someone because just you didn't like them? You know, something that you knew they like just because you couldn't be bothered. I mean, the worst. Let's be honest, right? And I've never bought anyone one of these, but the worst gift is a gift card, isn't it? Because
Tara buys me gift cards. No, Tara's mom buys me gift cards sometimes.
Because there's no thought
no
gone into a
thought,
gift
no,
card.
there's no
It's
thought.
just like, oh,
I'm very much
gift
like,
card
if
for
you're gonna get me a gift
Mark,
card, just don't bother.
just give me the cash.
Just don't bother. I don't even want the
Yeah,
cash.
just give me
stop
the bloody
it.
cash.
Just
Give me
stop it.
money. No, don't give me anything. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
he said, by the way, he said he bought 4 copies of Evolve for all his friends at full price.
That's not true.
And they played for 4 hours and turned to each other and realised it was garbage. I like that game. It was fine,
That's not
Ben.
true.
It was fine.
That's not
Fine.
true. Sure.
I like that. I like it. It is true.
Harley Dan says 4,000 $172. Yeah, that's right, Dan. We raised that in
Yeah.
Gary's name. I truly bought into site. Ben Jesse. Oh my God, I love Ben so much. I miss him. My
Do you
Christmas
love Ben?
list. I want my job at STM again. He wants to work for me again.
Does he?
Nah, he's gone on to bigger things, Ben.
So, has he? I didn't realise he'd gone. What's he doing?
He's in London. He's in that. Oh, I don't know actually. Last I heard.
What
he
is
was
it?
in-
What are you doing, Ben? What are you doing? Let us know. Let us know, Ben. Yeah, you keep in touch, I see.
Yeah, I've always got time for Ben. I love him.
I know.
I love him.
But yeah, I don't know. I've received some terrible gifts. Well, like the worst gift ever. It was in a Secret Santa,
Right.
And I got this gift one year, and you have to pretend you like it because what happens is someone at work, the person who got you, sort of surreptitiously says, "Oh, did you like Secret Santa this year?" Don't they? They always do it. They always do it, right? And you know it was them who bought it for you. Or if anyone asks you, you've got to pretend you liked it just in case it was, because you never know, do
That was
you?
fucking shit.
But oh my God, they bought what looked like this arts and craft homemade wicker bowl thing. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, right? It's just, and it smelled, like something smells of mothballs, like old grandmas or something, like old people.
Yeah.
It smelt of old people, and then it had some really cheap chocolates in it, right? And I remember it, right? Because what I do, because I'm a traditionalist with Secret Santa. Like, everybody at work's like, "Oh, I want to know who got me, who got me." You know what I mean? They all want to know, and I'm like, "It's not so secret, is it?" See, I don't want to know. And when I get it, like everyone's like ripping them open, and like when they get them at work, I save mine
For Christmas
as an
Day.
extra present for Christmas Day. Yeah, I want to open it on Christmas Day. So, so I remember getting this gift, and yeah, I opened it because we always sit on the bed to open our Christmas presents. We all
That's
sit on
weird.
the bed together. Nah, it's fine.
That's weird.
So we all sit on the bed together. Millie comes in, she's done it since she was 3. She's a bit bigger now, though. She's like when she squeezes in between us. And yeah, so we all sit on the bed, open our presents, and I got to this present thinking, it might be something cool. Could be something cool. And it was just this weird shit bowl that I can't. It's so difficult to describe, and it smelled of mothballs and old people. And it had these really crappy chocolates in it. I'm like, oh my God, that must have cost about £1.
Yeah.
Like to get
Probably
wherever you
does.
got it from some weird
Probably
crafty shop
That
somewhere.
person doesn't like you very much.
No, obviously not. Obviously not. Anyway, the person who bought it me, I never really found out who'd got it me, but I had to do the pretend like, oh yeah, we're lovely. Yeah, thanks for that, whoever got me. Yeah. Well, I found out later they left. So the person who actually got it me left, and someone told me, they said, "Oh, you do know it was such and such person who got you that, don't you?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't know who got it me." And they were like, "It was terrible, weren't it?" I'm like, "Yeah, it weren't great." And they went, "They made it themselves."
Oh man.
I was like, "Oh my God." It was just the worst
So
thing you've
lame.
ever seen. Terrible.
But they were
Truly
really proud of it
terrible.
as well.
Yeah, well, that's kind of made it worse because I think maybe they genuinely thought they'd done her blindly.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
They go like, "Oh, it's personal. I've made it myself." It just happens to be shit.
Are you okay, Duke?
No, I'm seething with fury because
Okay.
I can't get it to work, and I need to just let it go. and
Yes.
That's very
Yeah.
hard for me.
Yeah, let's
but
figure
there's
it out.
No choice.
Yeah,
So
let's
I'm just
figure
gonna
it
sit
out.
here being furious. and
Do you
Okay.
have
need
to put
5
in
minutes,
audio.
Duke? I'm
No,
happy.
no. That's not going to help. We should just go.
Okay. No
I
problem.
appreciate
Okay.
the offer, but
So we've no
nothing but
theme
go.
tune now, but that's fine. We can edit that in. I'm guessing. So you've no sound bites. I'm guessing.
That's correct.
That's
And
fine.
I need to record it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me 1 minute then.
I'm sorry. I had it all.
No,
set.
don't
I
be
had
sorry,
it-
Duke. Don't be sorry. Please do not be sorry. I feel
It's fine. Honestly, it's fine, Drew. We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
it's fine.
It'll get figured out.
I do not mind.
No, it's fine. It is fine.
Uh,
So we'll start again from the top because we'd only done about a minute anyway,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter, does it?
it's
Right,
fine.
are you recording, Ginny? Are
it's-
you ready?
I'm recording now. Duke, just to let you know, I know you're frustrated. It's no inconvenience to me. I know that's not going to help, but I love you.
I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you, Drew. We do.
I
We do.
know,
We'll get
I
it.
know.
You'll get. I
Just-
know. We have faith. You'll figure it out.
Let's do the show. 'Cause
Let's
that
do
will
it.
Distract me.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's distract him.
God, I love him
Okay.
so much, Stu.
I do. I love him.
Start
love
the
him too.
fucking show.
Hello, and welcome to episode 570 of the Veteran Gamers Podcast.
Yay, 570. I'm Duke.
I'm Stu.
Chilly.
Do you know?
Listeners, just so you know, I had everything set up
Yeah.
perfectly. Everything.
Yeah.
It
You
was
did.
magnificent. I was ready to record. I had the
Did.
sound clips. I even had it. Whatever. And then there was a minor audio inconvenience, and I tried to fix it, and everything went to shit. So now I am seething with rage and frustration because everything's broken. I don't have
Yeah.
any sound clips,
Yeah.
and I'm just.
It was
Now,
a minor inconvenience for
If
me.
you talk about your first world problems, like Jesus
No,
Christ, like I have a
just
fancy
in-
PC, everything's perfect in my life, but clips.
Just in defense of us, by the way, it was distracting. Weren't it?
Well,
Jimmy?
yeah,
We were
I couldn't
typing, but
talk.
Wow, it was so
I couldn't talk.
distracting.
It was making it difficult to talk. To be honest,
It
It
turns
was.
out it was a matter of the.
It was nothing to do
Discord.
with your setup.
It was Discord. Here's the thing: it's Discord saying it's
Yeah.
a robot on Discord going, "I can fix your sound."
I can
And,
sort
like,
it out.
I didn't ask
yeah.
for that. I didn't.
It's
want
everything you
that.
stand against, Duke.
It's
It's the
everything I
robots
stand
figuring it
against.
out.
Bro, mate.
It's of course, look, robots don't do anything by themselves. It's a human going, everything will be better if we put a robot in charge of this.
Yeah.
And then if the robot fucks something up, excuse my language, you have to go hunting for which robot it is and what they're doing wrong, and then
I know.
But at least we know now. Once you've got it
at
set up
least
again, we know what
So
caused
now
it,
I
we
just
know
need to
what caused
figure out what in God's name I need to do all this other stuff. And
Don't worry.
it's so hard to not work on it right now.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
it's so hard.
I
Leave it
think you've got to
alone.
let
Leave
go
it
of it,
alone.
Duke. I really do.
Leave
Sorry,
it alone,
dude.
dude. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, move, go. Let's do the show.
Okay, what's it?
Ginny,
Yes,
Ginny, extra
hello.
life,
Yeah.
extra life, extra fucking motherfucking life. There you go. I swore.
Yeah, we fucking swear all the time, Duke. I don't
I
know why
was
you
gonna
apologise.
fucking swear.
Oh, I have a sound clip for that. Oh,
Ginny-
wait.
I can play the sound clips, but you won't hear them.
Ginny
yes.
is a fucking legend.
That's
What
right.
I'm saying right now.
Yeah. Well, so for
So you
people
must
that
be
don't,
exhausted, Chinny.
yeah. Well, I'm all right. I'm okay. I think I'm a little bit more tired than I thought I was. Having started the show, but for people that don't know, we do Extra Life every year, and we have a group of us that do it together, and then we're part of a group called the VG Hub, and we all have our individual goals. However, this year, me and Greg decided that we're going to put our cause towards Gary. Gary's cause. Gary sadly passed away this year, and he was a good friend of ours. We met him in London last year for the first time because he came over from America, and it's all very sad. But we want to turn something that sucks into something positive, and we did it for Gary's cause, me and Greg. And the goal originally was 2,500, and Greg had hit that goal. He got to 2,600, and I said, "That's not good enough, Greg." Right? So I said, "I'm going to put my thing towards Gary, and we'll do it to 3,500." Turns out I got to 3,500 very, very quickly. So I was like, "We can't have that. We can't have that. We have to up the goal again." So we upped it to 4,000. So I've done 24 hours of gaming, and we amassed a $4,072. That's what we much. That's how much we
A
raised.
lot of money. It was a lot of money.
Yes, I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me right now.
But
yes.
Ginny,
Mhm.
I'm going to say straight up now.
Yep.
You will never sound as tired as the time you did it whilst you were doing it. Do you remember that when we did the show whilst you
Yeah,
were doing it?
there was one year. That was
sorry, the extra
You
life.
did it while you were doing it.
We
There
did
was-
it while you were
there
doing
was
it. and
20. That was
freaking you were tired.
2014, where I was 12 hours in, and we had to do
Yeah.
a show, and that was the worst idea I've ever had.
It
But
was.
people ask me, so they go, "Oh, what was so? How did you find it, Chinny? You know, stuff. What was the hardest bit?" Now, Stu,
Yeah.
I love you.
I know.
You know this about
I know
me,
you love
right?
me.
I love you, but
You love me.
fucking hell, that phasmophobia session nearly killed me. Because
Nah.
we had 45 minutes, very similar to this actually. 45 minutes
Yeah,
of.
but that wasn't particularly my
So,
fault.
Duke,
It
Duke,
was
I know
like
you're frustrated
Duke
now,
thing.
but I need to just move on and listen to me right
Did
now.
he say that it was your fault, Stu?
So, Duke, listen to
It
this,
didn't
right?
start with saying I
I'm
love
listening.
you.
Go ahead.
Right. So I said I want to use the game audio in Phasmophobia because that's part of the game. It's almost a part of the gameplay, right? Is the fact that in the game creates the sound of the voice to sound like you're in the house, and then if somebody's far away, you can't hear them as well, or you hear them over a walkie-talkie. It's part of the game. It's a big part of the game. And I said to Stu, I would like to play it like that. We tried, it was difficult, and then we worked it out, and then it came, and we had two other people with us, and one of them.
Now, when you say you tried and it was difficult, do you mean like the game was difficult to do it, or you had technical problems? making it
Technical
work?
problems. Technical problems.
Technical issue.
gotcha.
So his own
issue.
technical issues, and then we had two other people that worked out how to do it, and they were fine. And then Stu couldn't do it, and then Stu worked it out, and he was fine. And then one of the other people couldn't do it, and she couldn't do it, and da 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 da. So we had to kind of cut our losses and go, right, I agree, it's not ideal, but let's just do it. That took 45 minutes. That
It did.
all right, and then this is the frustrating part, right? We got it working in the game,
Yeah.
and then Stu was like, "This is actually pretty good, isn't it?
It was.
I'm glad we did this now." And I'm like, "This is why you constantly resisted me all the time. Why do we have to do it? Why do you have to do it? Why do you have to do it? I figure it out. Bloody hell, this is pretty good."
It's because we can't get it to bloody work. I don't resist it because I don't want to do it. I resist it because it don't work. And
Well, you don't.
we
wanna, you don't
wasted
necessarily
45
invest it,
minutes.
right? You don't want to invest the time on it. Yeah, I hear
No,
that.
it wasn't worth it.
But
for
anyway, that
it
nearly
still
killed me.
wasn't worth it. For
So there was
45 minutes.
that part of the stream. I almost killed over. We played Valorant with
Can I
Fraser.
just say, well, before you move on,
Yeah.
I wasn't that impressed this time with
No,
Phasmophobia.
no. I think
It didn't feel like it was working properly. Did
it was just. It was so slow and boring, and I was like, I think I'm done with this
nothing
game.
Wait a minute.
happened
You mean like all the time when you play that?
No, I think when we played it in the past, it's kind of built up.
It was fast and exciting when we played it last
But
time.
this
was.
time,
it
but
wasn't.
where we thought the ghost turned out not to be where it was showing signs of being, didn't it? In a couple of
Doesn't
places.
it move around so that like? If
I
you
don't know.
find
It was
this-
just a bit weird. It didn't. I didn't enjoy
I mean,
it.
it's
that
possible
much.
that they've updated the game so that it works a little differently.
It was,
than
yeah,
last
it's
time.
possible. It's possible that they've made it worse by the sounds of it because
Yeah,
it was
it
a
feels
bit.
like it wasn't as good.
It was a bit
Like, is
boring.
that just your opinion, or do you think like have you heard that from other people?
No,
They have updated it though.
No.
There has been a couple of updates, I think, since we last played. So maybe that is the problem.
yeah, I don't know.
Could be.
Don't know. But yes, it's all good. But yeah, Phasmophobia was tough. Just putting up with that.
I can imagine.
What was the other tough moment? So we played Valorant. I've played Valorant with Fraser, and the SEAL team crew, and Valorant is such a hard game
Yes.
that I struggled a lot because I couldn't figure it out. Like, it's so difficult, Valorant. It's just such a tough game to play, and
And it's especially a tough game to start. The people you're playing with probably have played it a lot, and so they are very good at using the abilities, and they
Yeah.
are familiar with the weapons, and they know the maps. So in Call of Duty, when you start that game, you have to learn the maps, obviously, but you have a pretty decent weapon, and there's no abilities. With Valorant, everybody you're playing against has like 20 things they can shoot at you and hurt you with, and you're just trying to figure out which buttons do what.
yeah, it's a nightmare. But I got there in the end. I did sort of figure it out, and I even had a very good run right at the end. I had a nice little stint at the end. So yeah, that was tough, but all those guys are very, very good fun, and yeah, I was only on my own for 40 minutes throughout the whole 24 hours,
Oh, that's good.
which
That's
is
so good.
why I think this year went so well, because I scheduled everything and I did it pretty well.
You were strict as well,
was
weren't you? When
strict.
it came up to when your next thing started,
I
like,
had to
I've got
go.
to finish this.
because
Yeah,
I've
gotta
got
finish.
people going and people are looking forward to playing that with me
Yeah,
and
no,
this
I
with
think
me,
it's good.
and I think getting people involved in the stream is way better. Yeah, but so what did I play? So I played. Hold on, let me think. Right, I started off with a bit of Warzone. Right.
Yeah.
Then I Sea of Thieves with Fletch. And I
If
enjoyed.
only you have a schedule to look at.
No, yeah, but not everything's on the schedule. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
is it not?
Smart
All
ass.
right, I'll take it back.
Sea of Thieves with Fletch, which was good. I you know what, playing Sea of Thieves with Fletch was all right. I played Sea of Thieves before, but I'd oh my god, I'm so distracted. Sorry, there's just so many things going on. I played Sea of Thieves before, but I hadn't really got into it, and I think I played it with too many people at the same time. I think Duke was there, and then other people were there, and
No, I wasn't in Sea of Thieves.
oh, was you not? Okay, other people were there, but I was just like, I don't understand what's going on because there's too many people talking and it took too long to get into the game. So then I played it with just me and Dan, and because I was just with one person, Dan could just say, "This is how you do this. This is how you do this. This is how you do this," and he was just explaining it to me nice and simply, and it wasn't complicated, and it was just a chill game. And I can get why people play CFDs. It's just a hangout game. You're just hanging out. There's no mad pressure. There's no crazy stuff's going on. So I enjoyed it. So
you have to decide what you want to focus on and where you want to take the ship, literally.
Also, Dan took time out on his 30th birthday to play Sea of Thieves with me. He was 30 yesterday.
Happy birthday,
so thank
Dan.
you, Dan.
Hey, what a better way to celebrate?
Well, especially these times.
It's your birthday time.
Exactly, it's the best way to do it, man.
So
play some games with Chinny.
So then after that, I played Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
I saw that. That was the one I asked. What is this game? That's how rarely I played Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite. Obviously, I don't need to say anything about Fortnite, but I've never really played it. But Marsh's son loves it. He's 6, and he said, "Can Uncle Chinna play Fortnite with me?" So I can't say no, can I, to that?
Sure you can.
Yeah, no,
leave me alone.
Get away, you freak.
Bastard.
And that went well. Actually, I enjoyed it. It was all right. I can see why people play it. It's fun. It's a fun battle royale game. What can you say? You know, it's not for me, but it's.
Let me
fun.
ask you a question, Chinny. If they took out the building stuff, would you enjoy it more?
Yeah, I'd be better at it. I think. I'd be better at it.
The thing that I probably would love it if they didn't have the building.
Yeah.
Because once I felt like I was getting good at it, I noticed that people would just build stuff quickly, and I was like, no, nah.
Yeah, it's crazy how good and quick people are at Fortnite. So, yeah, I played that. Then we played Red Dead Online. But by the time we started playing Red Dead Online, we did like 3 things, and it was time for Among Us. And I was like, was it Among Us? I think it was Among Us first. Yeah, Among Us.
Yeah, Among Us. Now that's a game I really enjoyed.
Yeah, so I was at one point. I was in there. I mean, Duke, you joined us for that. Stu, you joined us for that.
Yeah, I did.
And can I just say, Stu, you find keeping quiet very, very difficult.
That is just not true.
You've known that for a long time.
For
but
people,
it's rare that a game tests that.
That's right.
That's the thing. This game reveals a lot about the people who play it.
And you, Duke, I'm working on a highlights video, and there's a bit where I saved where you were the killer, and you report a body or something. I think I think you accused.
I don't think I ever reported my own body, but I started accusing a lot of people.
Yeah, like you were so quick. And when I listen back and I go, oh my God, Duke was lying there. You're so good at it. All right. And I was like, wow, for somebody who's
That's all teaching is lying.
Yeah. Somebody who's so honest and so left of the centre. I'm like, wow, this guy is.
Yeah.
Who can you trust?
But then
here's a question. No, here's a question though, Duke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you at one point kill someone, then report the body straight after you killed them?
No,
I thought you'd
I
done that.
I don't do that. I don't have the wherewithal to do it that quickly. I can't think that quickly in this game, or I can't act the motions. When we were playing it, I forgot how to use things. There's a big button that says use when you get to things, but I kept trying to click on the thing that I was looking at. So no, I'm not that fluid.
Dan is a goddamn liar and a half, isn't he?
Who's Dan?
Dan, who was playing him. I don't know who he is, but he was at the top of
DJ Steno. Dan, right? Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, I think no Ben. His brother Ben. He's worse.
Oh, it is Ben. Sorry, it's Ben.
Ben.
That's who I meant. Not Dan.
No, Ben. He's like because there was 2 imposters at one point, and me and Ben were the imposters, and so I knew he was lying, right? Because I knew that he was a killer, and what he does.
He's so good at
what he does is, which is really clever, and I can see why he does this now. He vouches for somebody else. Right?
Yeah.
He clicks the button. He goes, "Just want to say I can vouch for Chinny because da-da-da." And by doing that, he associates himself by being good. So that's really clever. And I was like, clever. "Wow, that's clever. That's smart." It's such a
my
funny
finest moment, by the way, was when I got Mr. Donut ejected, and I kept going, and I was the imposter. And I'm going, well, I did see him down there, but I couldn't say for certain whether he'd come from that direction or not, just to put doubt it. I got quite good at being
you got. I was going to say, Stu, at the start, you wasn't very good at it. But then
No.
you killed me, I think, at one point.
I turned the corner.
Yeah, and then I knew I can't speak when you're dead. I just mute my mic, and I was talking to the stream, and I was like, "Listen to Stu, he's lying. Look at him," and he was just like, "Yeah, it's him. He looks shady." And I was like, "The reason why you can tell Stu's lying is because that he doesn't have a good excuse to accuse them, right?
Yeah.
His only excuse was he's shady." All right, what a flimsy.
but I
no one
didn't
picked
know,
up on it.
no.
No one picked up on it. Everyone was like, "Yeah, he is." All right, I'm like, "Wow, listen to him. He's just saying he's shady. He's got nothing."
No. To be fair, with with Tommy, bless him, I was proper like, oh well, I did see him coming from. I was making sort of,
It's funny.
veiled accusations without directly doing it. Well, it was in that direction. I don't know whether it is him. It could be him.
It could be him. So then after that, after Among Us, I played a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima with some work colleagues, Jamie and Sarah, and that's the co-op stuff. So I played a little bit of that. That was good fun, but it's very, very tough, very, very tough. And then it was Phasmophobia, which we've talked about.
Yeah.
And then it was Valorant, and then it was Red Dead Online, and then about 4 a.m. Marsh said, "I'm going to bed." So that's when I was on my own for about 40 minutes, and then Greg joined me on the 40 minutes where I was on my own. I just rode around in Red Dead Redemption. I didn't really do anything. And then I came across something in Red Dead. I played the story mode in Red Dead Redemption. So obviously I finished the story mode, and I came across something that was completely unique. And then a mission popped up on the map, and I was like, "Why does this game keep going? Like 2 years later, it just never ends." So, but I didn't do the mission because Greg had sort of arrived, and then I said, "Greg, I don't think I'm ready to pick up Warzone yet. I'm too sort of, I'm not wild enough yet. I need something calm." So we played a little bit of Prominence Poker, because me and Stu have been playing a lot of poker on the VR.
A lot of poker.
So I was like, Greg, and we played this last year or the year before. Me and Greg, we like Prominence Poker, so I was like, let's play a little bit of Prominence Poker. So we did that. Tara was next to me drinking wine. Cindy was next to him drinking wine. So that was nice. And then we ended it how it began, with Call of Duty Warzone, and we came second actually with I got some of the best kills. I played better being sleep deprived. At the end, at the start I was playing awful, but I played better at the end. Yeah, I got like good headshots. I got good kills. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I played better, and we got second at one point. We didn't win at all, and then that was it. We were so close to 4,000 towards the end that we had like a flurry. And there was a few people, but is it all right if I read all the donations?
Do it. No, just do it.
So there's a few though.
That's all right.
It's fine.
But we'll do
we
it.
appreciate it, and we want to show love to the people.
So remember,
everyone shout everybody.
The first half is when Greg did it. So I'm in the first half. But here we go. So anonymous I'll just skip the anonymous ones. But yeah, we got Greg DeLacy, who donated to himself. That's cheating, Greg. Richard Webster, Jonathan Wilson. Matt Nation, Stephen Halsworth, Daniel and Gina Steiger, and then we have CMJ Williams, Luis Raimondo, sorry Luis, Lynn and Blair, the Charles Hill family, Amy Royale, Fox, Dan F, Duke Scaff, and me, and then Aaron Bailey.
How nice of you.
Calm. That was when Greg was doing it. Calm. I think it just says mom, which I think is Gary's mom. Colin DeLacy, Think Now, Masua family, Mike Carr, Frank Gill, Marilyn Tonner, Joanne Hobbs, Mr. Miyagi, Mark Wright, Paul Ralph, and Lord. And then I think it gets towards me. Yeah, Roy E. something or other. Sorry, Roy. Linda Petrowski. I think this is where it gets to me now.
That's my mom.
That's your mom. Yeah. So I think she. That was when I started doing
Thanks,
it.
Mom.
So thanks, Eric's mom. Good old Linda. Fletch, Lord, Sumu, Robin, Tainted, who joined us for Among Us. DJ Stenell also in Among Us. Inkman, Mark Corrigan, that's Matt. Tom Baverstock, Humper, who joined us on VR Poker this week. Soul Brother, JB, Bertha, Coop, Lewis, Brian, and then one more page. Benjamin, Emulator, John Southall, Rainy Lamb, Matt Bond, Stuart Fowler, Duke,
Yes.
Duke, True Skill Champion, Rob VTS, or Shoguns as we know him as, Pope Baggins, Arnie, Neil, Nicholas Williams, Cindy Luhu, Tahara Chin,
Awesome.
Chris, Stephen Holdsworth. Can I just say about the last three? Stephen, Pete, and Jacinta. Right?
Her name is Jacinta.
Her name is Jacinta. Those last three got me over the line.
Did they? Wow.
So those last three.
Thanks,
Actually, there's an extra one which I've missed, but Steve, which is Lord, Jacinta and Pete. They was like, well, are you so? I was like 80 quid off or something like that, or 100 quid off the target, and I was like, no. So they all all three of them just came in right at the last minute. And then I've got I didn't even see this one. So we got Jason, and he wrote, always thinking of you, Gary. Love and miss you, buddy.
Oh.
So, yes, that was. So I want to say, everybody who watched, played with me, commented, just put it on the TV, shared it out, and of course, everybody that donated, thank you so much. This is the best I've ever done in Extra Life.
Is that better than the year when you got the anonymous one?
Yeah, this is better than the year that I got a random £1,000 off the person who made Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievably, I did better than that.
Wow.
So yeah, crazy.
Wow, well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
I had to go to bed immediately afterwards, but I was a little bit overwhelmed. I was a bit like, I was buzzing. Do you know what I mean? Because I just hit it, and so it's weird because you're so tired, but I've got this adrenaline of like, oh yeah, I'm really happy that I've just done it. But then I fell asleep immediately.
And what was the grand total, just in case people haven't heard or we've not said it?
So the grand total was $4,072.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Although you can still donate as well. We should mention if you wanna
Yes.
give, you didn't see, it can
yeah.
still be done.
It can still be done. Obviously, we hit the goal, but more is welcome. And so if you missed a stream, if you wasn't there or wherever you couldn't be, that's fine. And someone says I could only donate a tenner, and I was like, it's fine. Don't be silly.
Doesn't matter. Donate what you
donate.
can afford.
Donate a fiver if you want. It's fine. It doesn't matter if you just want to donate something. So thank you to everybody, and I think we did Gary proud. So I don't want to hog
you,
the.
buddy.
Yeah, we do love you, Gary, but I don't want to hog the episode with just Extra Life stuff. I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I'm working on a highlights. You can't. Do you think in sound bites now, Duke?
Oh, of course I do. And when I'm teaching class, I'm like, thank you for sharing. And I actually started using it this week. So
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yes, so thank you to everybody who joined, everybody who did it, came along, commented. It was great fun.
Excellent. That's so cool. So
Mm-hmm.
cool. We should talk about other games we've played, maybe then in this
What
case.
you've been playing. But first, I want to tell a story because I actually have a story to tell. I know, right?
I know.
Beyond the headaches we've had about technical aspects right now. Dog, stop whining at me. What do you need? You can't need to go out again. You just went out. Yeah, I will need to let him out in just a second, though, because he keeps whining. When we first got it set up here on Chipmunk Hill Farm,
Yep.
we had some problems making sure that we were going to get good internet. But eventually, it was all fine, right? We got hooked up with everything. About 2 weeks ago, I realized that we hadn't been billed in a while. We didn't get a bill from the internet company. So I'm like, that's weird. So I went to the website. What's going on? The account is no longer active.
Uh-oh.
I was like, what's up with that? Because our internet was working fine. So I'm like, okay, one of two things is happening here. Either we're continuing to get internet, and we will continue to get it forever for nothing.
Yeah.
Or it's about to get cut off any second.
That's probably more likely.
It's probably more likely that it was number two. But even if it were number one, chances are in a year they would go, oh, wait, you've been getting internet for a year. You owe us $7,000. So we didn't want that either. So I figured, okay, I'll just call the internet company. I'll tell them to flip a switch to start billing us again. I mean, how hard can it be for them to start taking our money, right?
Right.
Pretty freaking hard, as it turns out.
Of course.
I had to talk to 3 different people. It was an hour-long call before finally someone was like, okay, I think if I have to like set up a new account for you. And I was like, fine, do whatever you need to do. I just want to make sure you have our payment method. He goes, you need to switch out your equipment.
Nice.
We just got it. It was a month ago. It's the new.
But
like,
it's tied to that.
with a
Yeah,
certain...
yeah.
Oh God! So I had to go drive to the. Now, fortunately, there's a place near us to do this. So I had to go drive to that place and give them the old equipment. And they gave me the new equipment. I brought it home. We plug it in. We set it up. It's like self-install. Go to this website. Even though you can't access the internet, it'll start the process. And it goes, something's going wrong. Call us. And I was like, no, you motherfuckers. Turns out he had our name in the computer. It was the old account number on the slip. I should have checked it, but still, whatever. So it was just like, God, motherfuckers, what? God damn it. Give us our internet, you fucks. And the woman was so good because at this point we had spent 2-3 hours on this. It was nuts. It was supposed to be us calling them for 5 minutes going, hey, we want to give you money. And they go, okay, let's do it. So, but the woman that we talked to at the end was like, I know it's very frustrating. This gets me frustrated sometimes too, but we're going to get it sorted and you'll be able to relax and enjoy your internet. And I was like, I really hope so. And then eventually she got it sorted and I was like, thank you. And it was just so, oh God, you don't know what you have until it's gone,
No, it's true. It's totally true.
So that was the fun internet exciting adventure.
That was stressful for you.
Ugh. God damn. Like I needed more stress this week.
God damn.
So anyway, that's done. I hope. I mean, that's the thing. Now I hope when I go to pay my bill, it'll work this time, but who knows? Maybe there'll be some other new thing cocked up on that company.
Duke, you know what the problem is? You're asking them to do something that isn't in the process book. That's the problem.
I guess.
Because
the problem was that our address didn't show up in their system.
But,
and when I was looking at the thing, and it said they had the wrong city and the wrong zip code. And I was like, how did that happen? What is wrong with y'all? So whatever. It's all sorted now, I hope.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all
moving
good.
on. Where are you going? Story time's over, isn't it?
There you go, brilliant. You play them sound bites way too often. Let's talk about some games we've been playing. Have you got the wheel ready, Chinny?
The wheel, yeah, I forgot about the wheel. There you go, the wheel.
It's only a button now. It's so quick.
Yeah, but it's
so
fine.
Quick.
It's done.
It's only a button.
Me, it's me. Hello.
Oh, Chinny, what have you been playing?
You haven't been playing anything.
Yeah, you haven't talked enough about games. Go.
I'm eating Pringles. I think
I
get a free pass on eating on the show.
Well, yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah, sure. And you need the energy, man. You need the energy.
So I've been playing nothing else apart from I played poker with Stu.
Yeah, shall we talk a little bit about the poker?
Let's talk about poker because I streamed it.
Sorry, I need to let the dog out. I'll be back in a second.
You be back.
Who let the dogs out? Juke. There you go. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I do, because it kind of gave me the idea. But yes, poker. Chinny streamed the stream worked quite well, I thought.
There's no audio. That's the issue. There's no audio coming out.
Why is there no audio?
So for some reason, when the stream works,
mute it audio?
Yeah. So basically, Oculus Quest mutes the game audio when the game starts. When the game
PC, when no one can hear you.
When the game starts, maybe it only mutes that game. Like there's something about the T's and C's of that game that they're not allowed to do.
Be swearing, I guess.
Yeah, but there's swearing everywhere on the internet. Like you can't.
Yeah, true.
Can't move for swearing. Look, hold on. There's a swear word coming this way. Hang on. What is it? Oh, it's fuck. You know what I mean? Okay. They're all over the place. So I'm not sure, but it is what it is.
We had a good table, didn't we? There was me, you, there was Humper.
Humper. So this guy came in, and I thought it was a rando, and it was. He says, "No, I'll listen to the podcast," and I was like, "Do ya?" And he was just just came in because he saw us on there, and I didn't realise it was Humper because his name wasn't Humper.
He just joined. And there was a lady from Hong Kong, or lived originally in Hong Kong. What was she called?
Oh God, yeah, I forgot.
What was she called? But she was very funny because initially she didn't talk at all.
No.
And we pressured her.
I kept on
peer pressured her into talking.
Well, I do that to everybody, by the way. Not just her, but like everybody that comes on the table. I purposely say, "Where are you from? Where are you from?"
Yeah.
And then sometimes they don't talk, but sometimes they start to talk. They have to press the watch, and then they go, "Oh yeah,
And
I'm from
then-
here," and then
then we couldn't
they
shut
don't
her
shut
up,
up. Yeah,
could
then
we?
she doesn't shut up, and that happens all the time. So
Yeah, when
it's
she
funny.
said, and she was really, she sent me a friend request afterwards. But right, I have no idea how to send friend requests to people I've played because I cannot find a met players or a previously
Yeah.
played players or anything. So I have no idea how that's supposed to be done. I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
how she did
I
it.
don't think the Oculus Quest is great.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Right. Xbox. Fucking. How long ago? 15 years ago.
They sorted that
You
shit out.
played with some. You played with someone online. It was in your met players or in your history of players you'd met.
Yeah,
and
but now you
just
follow
friend
her. You have followers now.
No, but it just doesn't work. The quest, if there's anything that I don't like about the quest, I think that's one of the main issues I have is the considering it's made by a social platform owner called Facebook, right?
Yeah.
You'd have thought they had the social side of things sorted out, wouldn't you? It's
Yep.
just ridiculous that the platformer holder that owns Oculus Quest has one of the biggest social platforms in the world, but can't get it right on a fucking VR headset that they own. It's
tell 'em.
mental. It's flicking mental.
Preach.
Oh, by the way, we didn't talk about what happened at the end.
What
that
happened at
was
the end?
just
I don't remember.
ridiculous.
A
Do you
lot
not
of weird
remember
things
it?
happen when we play VR.
At the end, I don't even know who suggested, but someone went, "We should just do the last time. We should
Oh,
just do
yeah.
blind all in.
All in, yeah.
Everyone blind, everybody all in.
Yeah,
Right? So we all did it, didn't we? We all went all in.
yeah.
We were all blind, and guess who won?
Stu.
I got a full house.
Yeah.
Was
really
it
good.
Jackson
Awesome.
Nines or something? Weren't it Jackson Nines?
I don't remember. I'm still throwing up.
Full bloody house. I was just
This
like,
is
I
the man
couldn't
who
believe
already
it.
won $250,000 on the wheel, which is
I know.
ridiculously
I've
hard
got-
to do.
Currently in my stash now, I've got. I think it's about $350,000 or thereabouts.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm close to $350,000. So look, here's the
Just for
thing, I'm
context,
all right
I've got
for
about 20,000.
years. I'm all right for. I don't have to get any chips for years.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's going well. I mean, and we're getting a few more players. Chris MJW is going to be joining us this week. So, we've got
So yeah,
another few-
Wednesdays are poker nights, aren't
It seems to be that way. Kay's all right with it, so I'm doing okay so far.
they? Yeah. It's Wednesdays are poker nights on the old
And
VR.
I get quite a few Thursdays off at work, so it's not a big deal. And I know you're stopping up late, but you don't seem to care. So,
No, I'm always
yeah.
up late anyway. So
Yeah, so it works well. And this week we didn't have the same issues, did we? We didn't have the technical issues the same.
not
It
as
seemed
much.
to
There was an
work all
update
right.
though, wasn't there? But it's
Yeah,
just a good game. I
works all
just
right.
like playing it. It's just good fun.
it's just good for it's just, do you know what? It's the best escape at the moment, you know, because you can't go out, you can't go to a pub, you can't go to a restaurant really.
Mm.
You know, things are shit. And it is nice just to be somewhere else, even if it's just in a headset.
You're just
somewhere
chilling.
else.
You're just chilling with your mates. You know, it's good.
Yeah, really, it does work. That you forget, don't you?
Yeah.
When you sat around that table, chucking chips in and chattering and messing around, you forget, and that's just the best thing at the moment, isn't it?
Mm.
Totally is.
Yeah.
Totally is. But yeah, love the
Okay.
poker.
Yeah. So that's it for me. That's the only thing I've really played, to be
Yeah,
honest.
spin the wheel, I guess.
So we shall spin that wheel.
Spinning the wheel.
Oh, it's me again. We'll spin it again.
No, how about
Spin
that?
again, spin again.
Oh, it's me again. For fuck's
Spin
sake,
again,
wheel.
spin again.
Let's stop doing it. Oh, fuck
Me.
off.
Is it you again? That's funny.
This wheel's broke today.
The
Oh,
wheel is shit.
oh, it's on the line.
So I'll just do whoever's nearest.
I think
who's
it's
nearest.
Duke. I think that's
It's-
Duke.
it's
Let's go with
it is
Duke.
It's Duke.
Yeah. So Rocket League and Aardwolf. Yeah, awesome. I hooked up this TV in my little office playroom area,
Yes.
and it's connected to a little Xbox.
Oh my. Oh,
Xbox
Duke.
360 with Rock Band.
oh Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. He's got the plastic equipment out.
But I did just purchase on Steam Red Dead Online.
Ah.
Wow.
So I mean, I can't promise I'm gonna play Red Dead 2 anytime soon, but you know, it's $5, like whatever. So I don't know if it's cross-platform. We can ride around in a posse
is
or something.
not.
It is not. Okay, well, never mind then.
But what I will say
Um,
about Red Dead Online, it is great fun and lots
Well,
to
that's
do.
what I hear.
Lots to do.
Yeah,
I must
that
admit,
sounds pretty
I did watch quite a bit of you playing it, Chinny. I did think, yeah, do you know what? That looks kind of cool.
Everybody who watches me play Red Dead goes, I need to buy that again. You know,
Yeah.
because
it's
there's
kinda
so much going on. I'm like, I never did any of that. And there's just and everybody always says it. Oh, I need to buy that again.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
I also bought. Speaking of buying things, I bought Greedfall because it's on sale for $20, and I've been on, as you know, this RPG kick, and it's supposed to be a very good RPG. So I figure I'll get it while it's cheap, even if I can't play it right now because I want to finish Ni no Kuni at some point, but I want to try to have only one game of a certain type going at the same time, you know. So whatever. Anyway, yeah, I played those two and Rock Band. You know, it's such a.
How was Rock
Band
Band? Are the plastic
It was-
instruments holding up?
Yeah, I mean, I only play the guitar. Like we got rid of the rest of them, so it's just the guitar. But you know, as I've said before, for me, it's like a music simulator. Like I can't play the guitar, and I don't have the patience to learn. So for me to be able to turn it on and like, first of all, it's kind of a headache to have to log in order to access downloaded songs. And I had an email address linked to a Yahoo account, so it's like, God damn, I hope Yahoo still exists, because otherwise I won't be able to get to these songs. But the point is that it's, I still have it. Like I was still doing pretty well. There was a song when I failed out of because I just couldn't get my fingers to work right, and it had been so long since I had tried it. But you know, in general, it's just like such a good experience to, you know, like I've had a lot of fun over the years playing, you know, More Than a Feeling, which is a song I don't listen to ever, but playing it on Rock Band is like, yeah. Like in the past, I have gotten so good playing that song over and over again that I could like get 100% on the solo part. So that was always a nice feeling. But
do you know what? One of my fondest memories is of Rock Band. Weirdly,
yeah.
Because, and I have talked about this before, but I guess for new listeners who've not been listening very long or not listened, you know, because it's probably years since I've spoken about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was a New Year's Eve. It was a New Year's Eve, and I had the full setup. So I had obviously 2 guitars, I had the drum kit, and 3 microphones because you could have 2 backing singers,
Sure.
and
This was
a
the
lead
Beatles
vocalist.
one, wasn't it?
And it was the Beatles Rock Band, and there was obviously myself, Kay, Millie, brother and sister-in-law, grandma and granddad, and everybody. I mean, everybody joined in. Millie was playing the drums, I was playing lead guitar. My brother-in-law was playing the other guitar, the sort of whatever that is, the bass, I think. And then everybody else was singing, and it was just the best night ever. We just had so much fun. So yeah, you know, I still think it was a game of its time. You know, I don't know how well it's aged.
Well,
but
I mean, yeah, again, like I've had a lot of fun with it. I don't know if it would be the same kind of thing if you brought people over, if they would jump in. I think it was a novelty.
Yeah.
But
it was cool though. I do remember that now.
It's a very fun game, and I'm surprised actually at how well my hands and fingers kept up. The thing that had trouble keeping up actually is my back, because I've got this spinal stenosis thing and makes it hard for me to, like, I don't know, whatever. I won't
stand
bore you
in
with the
one
details,
spot for a long time or whatever.
yeah, exactly. So, and it's the type of thing that, you know, people get in their 70s or whatever. So I'm just like, ah. But anyway, the point is that it's, so I had to like stand up, sit down between songs or whatever. And that made it a little harder because it's so much easier when you're standing up for some reason. But nevertheless, it was a lot of fun. So yay, Rock Band.
Cool.
Yep.
I guess I should go next then, should I?
Yep.
I think Chinny has nothing.
Yeah, right. Well, I've got a similar type of story to Duke.
Ooh.
I have, because okay, here's the thing, right? I've got a bit of COVID fat, you know, bit of Corona belly, as they say. And Chini knows me. I'm a yo-yo. I go up, I go down, I lose weight, I put it on, I dead it off, whatever. So here's the thing, right? This is what I've decided to do. I'm getting an Oculus Quest 2 for Christmas. Okay. So my original Oculus Quest is going to become my fitness quest.
Oh.
Because, you know, I'm not going to be bothered about getting that one sweaty and shit. And now I'll keep me new Oculus Quest 2 for just normal games and watching films and telly and stuff. Do you see where I'm going here? So I'll have a Get Sweaty Quest. And also that's got my modded version of Beat Saber on it.
Yeah.
So that's got the modded version. And the cool thing about getting the Oculus Quest 2 is I can download Beat Saber again and I have the normal one, so I can actually try out the multiplayer and stuff,
Yeah.
which will be kind of cool.
We could try out the multiplayer.
We could try it out.
Ooh.
We could try it out. So I've also invested in some smart scales. So I've got some of those.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I've linked those up. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. But it doesn't make good reading, if I'm being told. I'm not going to tell you what it said. But to put it bluntly, it wasn't great.
No.
So
Well, the facts don't lie, Stu.
No, no, no. So yes, so I'm gonna. So what I've thought is, because obviously potentially, I mean, I know it's not certain yet, but potentially, EGX might be back on again next year. We
Who
might finally
knows?
meet up again. We might go to Arcade Club. We just don't know.
Who
knows
knows?
what's going to happen next year? But it's possible.
I doubt Arcade Club
So-
will happen, to be honest.
No, so I don't want to be fat. You know what I mean? I want to be sort of not maybe. I doubt I'm going to be thin,
Hmm.
but slimmer would be good. Slimmer would be good.
Yeah.
So in the new year, the Quest 2 comes, on Christmas. Quest is going to be thing. So I thought today, do you know what? I should try it, see if I can still play Beat Saber, because I've not played it for ages.
Yeah.
I'll bet you it's 3 or 4 months since I last played Beat Saber. So I was like, I better have a go, see if I'm any good. And do you know what? Muscle memory is a weird thing because I can still, I'm not quite as sharp as I was. I'm not
Yeah.
as sharp as I was, I'm a bit heavier now as well. But I was still playing most of the songs that I played before on Expert and not that far off.
Still got it.
I was missing some of the notes, but not massively. So it is incredible how that now is built into my brain. Obviously all those connections have been made. I mean, I'm not as good as this dude on screen. I picked
No,
the
this
most
is you.
extreme
This
one
is
I
you,
could
Stu.
find.
This
This
is
is
you.
me.
Yeah.
This is how good I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can still play. This is Expert Plus, man. This is just ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
This is
It is
Antonio.
ridiculous. It looks like it's speeded up, but it isn't. Trust me.
No.
Yeah. So I was playing, and I played a couple of songs, just to see if I could still do it. I still, Back in Black, AC/DC. That is just so good. That is. Such
I believe the
a good
name of the
on
song
beat.
is
Oh.
Back in Black.
Ding, 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 ding. Another good rock band song, by the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great, really, really good, and I can't wait to get back into it. I really quite enjoy myself. Now there is a problem,
Uh-oh.
and I don't know whether you've seen this, Chinny, but Oculus has released a Move app this week. Have you seen this?
Ooh.
No, because I don't pay attention to that stuff because the
Don't
whole
pay attention. So
interface is.
basically-
I call my Oculus my poker player.
Poker player, poker. Yeah. So here's the thing, right? They've released an app called Move, and what it's supposed to do
Mm-hmm.
is track all the stuff you do in the Oculus to
Mm-hmm.
tell you how many calories you've burned
Mhm.
playing whatever, how much you moved, how long you moved for. It's like a kind of a diet exercise tracker.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, that's quite cool. That's perfect. I'm going to be doing this. I can track everything I've done. Nope. It just does not work.
Wow.
So I played Beat Saber, not for a terribly long time, but probably for about 25 minutes today, just to give it a go.
What did
It
it say?
clocked-
You're still
it-
fat.
And it told me I played for 2 minutes and burnt 6 calories.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I'm like, that's definitely
lot
not
of
what
calories.
happened. And I played table tennis for a bit, and I played table tennis apparently for 4 minutes,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
It's not working.
So I've no idea. It is not working.
No.
So whether I need to restart my Oculus or something, I don't know, but it is not tracking what I'm doing at all.
It's annoying that. 'Cause it basically just is it free?
Yeah, it just appeared
Oh,
in my
okay.
library.
All right. Right.
So it even auto downloaded it. I had no choice.
Right.
It just put it in there, which would be fine if it worked, but it doesn't.
Mm.
But Beat Saber, do you know what? Beat Saber is still a good.
You know
game.
what? I bought
It
Beat
is
Saber.
solid.
As soon as I got the Quest, I played one song and was like, "Yeah, this is cool," and then never played it again.
Do you know what though? I do, and I've said this so many times.
Mm.
It's the custom songs that
It's
make
the
it
songs, yeah,
cool.
because the songs
Yeah.
on the game are like these are
They're
fine.
all right,
They're all
but
right.
very generic.
Yeah, you need songs that you know, man. Like, that's
Yeah,
just,
you
just
do.
the way it is. Can I still
If-
do that on mine?
Yeah, it's not quite as easy as when I did it. 'cause
Is it?
I've-
Yeah.
So all that I've done, I have since I installed all the modded songs, I've never updated the game.
Yeah.
So this game, my game has not been updated for probably over a year.
So I couldn't do that if I wanted to play multiplayer.
Yeah,
and
you can
stuff.
do it. You can still do it, but it's just a little bit more complex.
But
now
will the
than it used to be.
multiplayer work and all that sort of stuff?
No. So
No.
once you've modded it, it literally
That's it.
the normal songs will still work and stuff like that, or any that you've bought or downloaded extra. but the multiplayer doesn't work and all that sort of stuff. And
So
the
maybe we should
360
try
doesn't
multiplayer,
work.
and
Yeah,
then
before you mod
I'll
it.
just go. Yeah, screw this. I'm just gonna do the. I'm just
Get
gonna
some
mod
songs
it
that we like on it.
because I feel
Yeah,
like
'cause
I
that's
feel
where
like
the fun is.
I feel like that'll go down quite well with like family and stuff. If
Yeah,
I'd say, oh, we've got all these songs on there, they put songs on they like, and then they
Yeah.
would be like, oh yeah, that's cool. But if if
Now-
I show them this, like I showed it Tara's mom just before lockdown. I said, oh, wear this, and she liked it. She really liked it. But
Now, here's the thing, Chinny.
yeah,
Here's the thing that might make it a little bit easier for you. And I don't know how well it works because obviously I haven't tried any sort of game like this. But for the level that friends and family will be playing at, I don't think it'll be a problem. But you could do the side quest thing and buy it on Steam. So if you bought Beat Saber on the PC,
yeah.
it's very simple to mod it on PC and add custom songs. So you wouldn't then have to mess around with the one on your headset, and you could just play the one on your PC for.
I just can't be able to set all that up.
It's so much easier. Side quest is so easy to set up once you've done it.
No, that, but
It's
like
very
connected it to my PC. I just
No, you don't have to. You just do it through side quest.
but then you got to do Steam
virtual
Link
desktop.
and virtual desktop. all
No.
that
You just use
bollocks.
virtual desktop. It's so simple. Honestly. You only have to
Ugh.
do it once.
Ugh.
You do it once. Once you've done it once,
Uh,
you're done. You do it once, you're done.
Stu,
You don't have to ever do
I don't know if
anything
you
else.
heard me. I said,
What part of don't you
I
understand?
know, I heard.
Stuart?
So easy. So yeah, that's it for me. Anything else from you, though? That isn't it for me, but that's it on Beat Saber. Anything else from you, Duke?
Yes, there was a game that I played last week, the week before this past week, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it on last week's show, so I will talk about it now. It is the Survivalists.
and what is
The
the
Survivalists.
Survivalists?
The Survivalists is a game from the same creators as The Escapists. It is a sort of isometric top-down. I guess it's top-down. I don't know. Anyway, it is top-down, but it's also isometric, and it's sort of Stardew Valley-ish, but it's survival. So, it had me at survival. Yeah, the drill. You show up on some random beach. There's trees, there's grass, there's rocks.
All
you
that
have
stuff.
Build yourself a little
Standard.
base and whatever. The difference is that you have these monkey friends, and I only unlocked one, but when you get one, you basically train them to do things. So you click on it, it watches, you say, watch me, and then you like chop down a tree, and then you say, okay, now go. And it'll start just chopping down trees. And so that way you don't have to spend all your time chopping down the trees. You just walk around and pick up the wood that they're chopping up. So that accelerates things a little bit. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff in the game, and it does this weird thing where it doesn't automatically grab the stuff that's near you. You have to click on it on each thing. So when they chop down a tree, it'll get 6 pieces of wood. You have to click 6 times on each of those pieces of wood. It's so annoying. But don't worry, because
tedious. It does sound tedious.
well, but hang on, Stu, hang on.
Okay.
No, you're right. The point is, you can train
Okay, there's
another
more.
monkey. You can train another monkey to pick up stuff and put it in a crate. So then, if you have 2 monkeys, then one of them's chopping up trees and one of them's gathering stuff and putting it in your crates.
But
And
then what are
you
you
can-
doing? What are you doing while they're
Well,
doing
you're training
that?
other monkeys, and so
Okay.
basically, it's
It's a monkey training simulator.
It is it's a programming game. That's basically what it is. It's a game where you program these monkeys to do things for you so that you can get a lot of.
And you do play a lot of games that are like this, right?
Yeah, I play a lot of
You
survival
do.
games, and it's
You do.
trying to do something different.
I look at them and I just think, I don't get it. I don't see how that's like enjoyable or entertaining. It just looks tedious.
I know, and they can be. That's the thing. The question is, look, Stardew Valley. When a lot of people looked at Stardew Valley, they were like, "It's a game where you farm. Like, who cares? Like, just grow lettuce. Who gives a shit?" But they nailed it in Stardew Valley because it was about a little bit of a story. It was about the relationships. It was cute. It was, the 4 seasons. You grow different things in the 4 seasons. You sell those things. You're trying to rebuild this, community center. Like they did a really good job balancing all the different things. this game, and so every game wants to set itself apart somehow. This game is trying to do it with the monkeys. It didn't really work for me. I'm not really blown away by it. I played it for a little while, and then I was like, I'm good.
I just feel like the developers are like, right, how can we make this different? No, it's on a desert island, right? Okay, yeah. Monkeys. What if you program a monkey?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, who greenlit that? Who went, yeah, monkey programming. It
Well, I
sounds
mean,
cool.
look,
Let's do that.
Well, one of the most successful of these, survival type games is Factorio, which kind of is about supply lines and, it's not really programming, but it is about like you start off getting the basics and then you build stuff to get better stuff. And, it's about the production side of things. And there's another game called Satisfactory, which is supposed to be just amazing because it's all
they're
about
by the same makers, aren't they? Those are by the same developer, both of those, aren't they?
Maybe. I couldn't tell you. But the point is that, no, I don't think they are.
Are they not? They just sound so
because
similar.
Factorio is very simplistic.
Wait a minute, that was your logic because they sounded similar.
They sounded similar, and they're
Jesus
similar types
Christ.
of games. So
Yeah. Well, anyway. But the point is that it's about. It's hard to make a game that's just survival that's going to be interesting, right? So everyone's going to try to put something different into it. So I think the fact that they said, okay, what if we had some way to like automate elements of the game? That's fine. That's good in and of itself. It's just, and there's co-op, and it's probably better if you play with friends and stuff. But who the hell am I going to play with, right?
Oh,
so
dude.
whatever. It is
I'll
what it is.
download
I don't
it.
care. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
you do.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Don't pretend that you don't care.
No, because you know what? As soon as I have friends who are like, "Yeah, let's play this," I'm like, now I have to block out time to play.
That's
with
the
I just wanna
problem.
play when I want to play.
That's the problem. Yeah.
And then it's like I don't feel like playing this anymore, but I'm in a session. I got to keep playing it.
Yep.
So whatever. I'm such a selfish, self-absorbed.
That is the burden of being so popular like me, is that everybody wants to play.
Everybody
video
wants to
games.
play with Ginny.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
So anyway, it's cute. It's it's polished. Like it works well. If you're into survival games and especially if you like programming stuff, give it a shot. You might like it better than I did.
Give it a shot.
Oh my god! Right, I'm gonna talk about something, and I'm gonna start off though by talking about a PS4 game.
Okay.
That came out in 2015.
Ooh.
Okay. See if you can guess what it is. I'm gonna give you some clues. Some clues. When it was announced, it looked very cool. Okay. When it finally came out, it was a very, very pretty PS4 exclusive.
Okay.
Very pretty. But
Very pretty PS4.
its gameplay was almost non-existent. So it looked great, but there wasn't a lot of game to play, and it didn't last very long. It was quite a shortish game. And it was kind of a bit steampunky. And set in kind of like what looked like Victorian times.
Oh yeah.
Have you any ideas what this game might be?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You do? Go for it, Ginny. What game am I talking about?
1886.
Yes, The Order 1886.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Now, this game was made by a studio called Ready at Dawn. Okay.
Who made the God of War remakes?
They
They made the God of War PS Vita and the remakes, I think.
Yeah. The Origins collection they made.
That's right.
So what? So have you two any idea what happened after that? What they did? What did they go on to make? Have you any ideas?
They went on to make the Minecraft game.
Minecraft.
No, they didn't.
Game.
I was reaching.
They did not. They did not.
Did they do Days Gone? Did they do that?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. But what they did make was an exclusive for the Oculus Rift in 2017. So that's what happened. They are exclusively making VR games now.
Right.
So they ain't making any normal games anymore, and they made a particular game called Lone Echo.
Lone Echo.
Lone Echo, right? And Rob, you know Rob, who we met at Arcade Club, Rob.
Yep, Rob. Yep.
Rob. He has been badgering since I got my gaming PC.
Yeah.
And obviously could play PC VR games. He has badgered me and he has badgered me, and he's like, Stu, you've got to play Lone Echo.
You gotta
Stu,
play
Stu, play Lone Echo. It's amazing. Stu, play Lone Echo, right?
Yeah.
And it's 30 quid. So every time he said, Stu, play Lone Echo, I'm like, it's 30 quid. It's quite a lot of money, that, man.
It's a lot of money
It's a
for
lot of
Stu.
It's a lot of money for a VR game.
Ben Starr in the chat
Especially-
said order 1999 or something, and he was only
Yeah, well-
113 years off.
Yeah, still like that. Yeah, and he was like, you got to play it. It's amazing, right? And I was like, it's 3 years old, and it's still kind of expensive. I don't know.
That says quality game to me.
I know. It's kind of expensive. But, recently there was this thing called Black Friday. I don't know whether you've heard of it.
Ooh.
And when there's Black Friday, there's sales and stuff.
Mm.
So I thought, you know what? I'll have a look on the Rift store, just see if this thing's on sale. And it was half price, man. It was 15 quid. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time I play this goddamn game that Rob is badgering me constantly to play.
Every day.
Every day.
He's
every
never
day.
left you alone.
Every time he talks to me, he's like, Stu, have you played Lone Echo yet? Stu, play Lone Echo. It's amazing. Stu, play Lone Echo, right? So I was like, oh, for God's sake. So finally, I was like, oh, God. I gave in to the pressure. I bought this game, and I played it. So I've played probably maybe 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Am I allowed to predict what you think of it?
Yeah, go on. Go. What do you think I feel?
I think you think this is amazing.
Well, you'd be wrong.
Wow.
Well.
Because I don't think it's amazing
Oh.
yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Right, okay. A lot like 1886.
Yes.
This is a very, very pretty game.
Pretty.
It's very, very polished. I mean, it looks incredible. It really does, right? It's almost you basically, just to give you the premise, you're on a space station orbiting Saturn, in the rings of Saturn, and when you look out the window of the spaceship, it does look incredible. I mean, the detail and
Stuart,
everything is just
please
ridiculous.
stop whining about minor aesthetic details.
It just looks ridiculously good. I'll tell you what else they've done so well is a sense of presence in the game space.
A sense of presence.
Which is weird, right? And that's really down to the feedback in the controllers.
Like
You know, when you
people giving
touch a
things?
surface, when you put your hand against the surface in the game, you
Yes.
do stop moving it because it doesn't move. Obviously, once it hits the surface, it stops. But the feedback in the controller, you feel like you've hit something solid.
Dude.
It does such a great job of letting you think you've hit something solid. It looks incredible. The voice acting is just second to none, which the Order had as well. Let's be honest, that was another great.
Hello,
voice
can you
acting.
please go to the spaceship, please?
Yeah. And basically, the story, I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but you're in this sort of mining facility on a space station on sort of Saturn.
Hello,
And-
welcome to the mining facility of the spaceship.
And some weird.
Is this? I'm playing
anomaly-
clips of the game. This isn't me talking. This is how
Oh,
good
yeah.
the voice acting is.
Plus, British workers take too many tea break.
Some weird anomaly occurs on Saturn, which like destroys or doesn't destroy, but disrupts all the systems
Oh,
on
no.
the space station.
Oh no.
So you're then tasked with trying to get everything up and running again.
Oh, dear.
of course. And you're playing an AI robot called an Echo. So you're like an AI
But he's got arms.
companion. Yeah, so you've got arms, you've got legs.
But
You've
does
got a
he
full
have
body, which is-
feelings?
Yeah, you've got a full body, which doesn't happen very often in VR games. So you can look down and see your legs and
Can you
stuff.
see a winky?
You can't see your winky.
All right.
I've not seen a winky because it's a robot. But it's cool. I must admit, the voice acting, like I say, is great. The movement's excellent because obviously you're moving all around in zero gravity.
Yeah.
And you can obviously grab stuff and pull yourself along in that way. Or you can pull yourself along and then you have these little boosters on your body or whatever that you can boost in different directions.
Yep.
And it works really, really well. Very intuitive. You're able to move around really easily around the spaceship and stuff. So I'm super impressed.
It looks fluid.
It is. Everything about it's fluid.
Fluid.
They have nailed. They've nailed the movement. They've nailed the voice acting.
Fluid.
They've nailed the graphics because it looks incredible. You do feel like you're in space.
So why do you not think it's amazing?
I haven't played enough of it. You know, that is the very simple reason. I don't know whether the story's going to be good. You know, enough.
Yeah, but you love pretty shit.
I know. Look, I'm not saying.
So
I'm
why
not
aren't your
gonna love it.
nipples erect?
I'm not. I don't know. They are the semi. The semi-erect.
Oh, Stu, why do you have to make it weird?
I've got semi-erect nipples and a little tingle in my balls.
What, Stu?
What?
Why'd you gotta make it weird for?
But it's not a fully erect nipple just yet. So, but it's close. It could be one. We'll see how it goes as I play more of the game. There you go.
Cool. No, it looks pretty good. I wouldn't play it.
It is. Well, I know you.
Because I got a Steam link and virtual desktop.
I don't have to have a Steam flicking link. I just
virtual.
It was very
just
simple.
rewire your house. I'm like, all
I don't
right.
have to do any of that. It's so simple. I don't know why you're putting it off, man. It's very
Just get a degree in hacking
you
computers
don't have to do any of that. It's so
to do it,
straightforward.
and then you can do
But
it.
it is amazing. I've got to say, it worked. And this, you know, the guy, and I have said this so many times. But the guy who makes Virtual Desktop, he updates that thing every 2 weeks or so with something new. So he's tweaking it and refining it and making it better all the time.
Good.
And it's pretty flawless now, I must admit. I had no streaming issues. It was like
So
I was
how
playing
does it stream
natively.
from your computer to the thing?
Right, okay. Just to give you a very
Are we
quick
doing
overview
this?
in
Are
30
we doing
seconds,
this now?
you have to you have to get a developer mode. For
Yeah, I know that bit.
because
Yeah.
they do
How
developers,
does the
whatever,
video feed go from your computer to the Quest?
So basically, all you do is you install Virtual Desktop on your Quest, then you go to
How
side quest.
does the video
I'm
feed?
doing it, I'm telling you. Then you install a modded version of that enables game streaming. And literally all you do is you turn on Virtual Desktop on your Quest. It brings up your computer once you've installed. You have to install a streamer on your PC, which
So it
takes
does
about
it-
3 seconds.
It just does it
I mean-
on a wireless.
Yeah, it just streams it directly to your headset from the PC. And
Is
what
it
it
doing
does
it?
with
Yeah, is
very
it doing
clever,
it via Bluetooth or just Wi-Fi? Or...
No, it just does it through your Wi-Fi.
Okay.
It works better if your PC is wired, you know, with one of those like wired into the internet by an Ethernet rather than
Yes.
just relying on Wi-Fi.
Yes.
But other than that, it just works flawlessly. And what's cool is as he's kept updating it, he keeps adding these cool new features. And one of those now is it will scan your PC and work out what VR games you've got, whether they're in the Rift store, you know, like on Oculus store, whether they're on your Steam account, whether they're on Epic,
Yeah.
whether they're on. So wherever you buy your games from, it collates them all in a game tab in Virtual Desktop. I mean, you just click on the game tab and it will list every VR game you've got installed on your PC there from whatever service it's on. And you press play and it will just boot it up. And that's all you do. It really is that simple. So there you go.
There you go.
It's the best thing ever and it works.
Yeah, Chinny, how
flawlessly.
easy could it be?
It just works.
Cool. All right.
Cool. There you go. And that's it for Alone Echo. Have you got anything else, Duke?
Nope.
Nothing else from you. I'm just thinking if I played anything else. I did play a little bit, only a little bit, of the flipping whatever it was called. God, Judgment. So I played a little bit more Judgment.
But you haven't put it on your list, so tough.
I didn't put it on the list because I only played a little bit. So I was like,
Yeah.
played a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Still a good game though.
Yeah.
Still good.
Sure.
And that's it because guess what's happening tomorrow? Guess what's happening?
What?
Pre-install of Cyberpunk is happening
Oh my
tomorrow.
god! Oh my god!
Marshy's already pre-installed this.
It depends what service you buy it from. So the good
Xbox.
old
Oh my
games one's available for
God.
pre-install tomorrow.
Oh my
Marshy bought
god!
it from
But I'm assuming from midnight tonight,
Xbox.
maybe. Yeah.
So when's it out?
yeah.
Cyberpunk. When's Cyberpunk out?
It comes out on Thursday night at midnight. And you know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, you're gonna
I'm
stay
on
up.
holiday
You're
and
gonna
stuff.
stay up.
I'm gonna fucking stay up and play it at midnight. I'm gonna play it for a couple of hours.
You're a bad boy.
I'm gonna say I'm on my holidays. I'm staying up. I'm gonna play some Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
It's got to be done, hasn't it?
No.
Come on, it's got to be done. I am. Do you know what though? I'm excited. I am excited, but I don't think I'm as hyped as I used to be when a really anticipated game came out. I'm not like, you know what? I've not got a semi about it. We're doing body part shit.
That's not body part shit. That's just talking about your penis.
It's just a body part, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether nipples are tweaked enough for it yet, but
I think that might be just because we've been doing this podcast for so bloody long.
I know. I think you're right. I do.
No, we just don't care anymore.
Yeah. I don't think I'm quite as excited as I used to get, but maybe I'll feel differently on Thursday night at midnight or Friday morning, I guess, when I start playing it, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. There you go. Is that it? Are we all done for games? Is that it? We're done?
Yep, we're done for games. Yep, video games are done. We've done them all.
I sure hope there's no speak pipes because I ain't playing that shit.
Not that. Oh no, shit. No, there isn't. Thankfully, no.
Thank goodness.
That's
There isn't.
lucky.
Take your speak pipes and
was
shove
lucky.
them.
That was bloody lucky. There aren't any speak pipes, thank goodness. No, I mean that in the nicest possible way because Duke is screwed.
Yeah.
But we have. Do you know what we have got?
What do we have got?
We
Emails?
have got email.
Email.
Okay, here we go. We've got quite a few as well, so that's kind of cool.
Cool.
Cool. The first email is of Jacinta, would you believe? Jacinta.
Her name is Jacinta.
Her name was Jacinta.
She says, "Hey guys,
Hello.
Hey.
I just
Hello.
caught the end of Chinny's streaming marathon,
Yes.
and I was very glad that he reached his goal. Well
I
done.
did, yes.
Well done, Chinny. Well
Thank
done.
you very much.
It's the end of the school year, so I've been very busy with marking, reporting, formal, and graduation.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, but that's easing up now. It's easing up.
Good.
And then there's holidays and maternity leave, like until October.
Aw. Good luck.
It's
Have
all
fun.
kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
kind of scary. I've got to say, I wouldn't want to push a baby out. You know what I mean? It's like.
Anyway, back to the email.
Anyway.
Jamie Lannister did. He pushed a
anyway.
boy out of a window.
I admire women. I wouldn't want to push a baby out. I'm out of my gaming slump though, which is good news. Good news,
Yay.
people.
Cool.
I've been playing some more of The Last of Us 2. But
Oh, yeah.
I really need to take this game slow. It's too emotionally draining.
It's a very
and-
emotional game. Yeah.
Yeah, I still find it kind of difficult on the easiest setting. It isn't an easy game to play, is it? It's not.
But I'm pretty numb to that stuff. You know, when people's like, I can't play The Last of Us 2 like right now because like of the pandemic, what's going on right now? So and I have no. It doesn't. It's a video game. Get over it. It's fine.
No.
Doesn't
no.
even
Yeah.
what's the word? Correlate with me.
Yeah.
Correlate.
Thank you. I'm
You've-
here all week.
You've no empathy. You've no empathy. Gigi.
I do,
Problem.
but I think I have the emotional intelligence to realise that this is a game.
Well, and it's emotionally easy for you to make
Game.
that split. For
Yeah.
some people, it's harder to make that split.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
I also tried the first Witcher 3 expansion, Hearts of Stone,
Oh yeah.
due to Stu's recommendation for the comfortable and the familiar. It's okay, but I find the story itself kind of bad. Who's clicking? Who is that?
That's Duke.
I'm
Dude.
typing. I got work to do for school. Get a problem?
Mute. Mute.
Hey,
while you type.
we know what happened last time. You told me to try to fix the way my sound is.
Well, you can mute.
You can mute.
Yeah, I can. Am I going to? Yeah.
No. Oh yeah. It is.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's okay, but I've shut up. It's okay, but you know what? It's okay. But I find the story. Oh, for God's sake! Find the story itself kind of bad. I think Blood and Wine is supposed to be the good one. That is totally true.
That is the best DLC for The Witcher 3, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, Hearts of Stone was sort of it was literally just okay,
It was
but
okay.
Blood and Wine,
Blood and Wine's the
phenomenal.
one, just center.
yeah, it's so good, so good.
Yeah.
Embarrassingly, I've also been playing Fortnite.
Don't be embarrassed. It's fine. I played it. It's a fun game. I can see why it's successful.
My partner has two teenage nieces
Yep.
that I've yet to meet in person, but they've been showing me the ropes. I think I'm slightly less shit than they expected. That's quite good to see. That's being a gamer for you there.
Yeah.
Questions. Here we got some questions. Oh, by the way, no, I missed the line. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not too bad of a game. PUBG is way better. Sorry, Mr. No.
Technically, no, but
technically.
yes, as a game.
But I think if they remove the building aspect of Fortnite, I could possibly get into it for real rather than just for the sake of bonding with my new family.
Mm-hmm.
Questions. Are you guys Team Yen or Team Triss?
So this is a Witcher 3 thing, isn't it?
It is Yennefer or Triss.
Triss is the one with the red hair.
Yeah,
She's from the older games.
she is. Well, no, she's in Witcher 3.
She's in Witcher 3, but she was in the previous games, which I think
Yeah,
Yen
she
was a
was,
new
yes,
character.
I like the 3 ladies who live in the swamp. They're cool.
Yes, you do.
I'd see them a good night.
Indeed.
No, I'm a team Yen.
Yeah, I'm Yen, if I'm being totally honest. I can't remember who I chose. I think it was definitely Yen.
Gavlar in the chat says Yen.
Yeah,
I think she's
I'm
just a
Yen.
classier bird. She's definitely an upgrade.
Yeah.
Triss
and I
is
like her- I
just
like her
you gotta
character.
let go of the old Deadwood Geralt. Do you know what I mean? She's your ex.
Yeah,
Get rid of her. Get rid of her.
I do like her. I'm sure I pick Yen when because you have to make a choice, don't you?
Yeah, I picked Yen.
In the Witcher 3.
Definitely
yeah,
Yen.
I pick Yen.
I didn't even think about it.
No, I don't think I
I
did.
still
You
got off
sound
with
like
Trish though.
boasting,
I
aren't
still
you?
got off with Trish when she.
Of course you did.
I still had to go on that, but
I
then
still had to go. That sounds awful.
I just
Jimmy.
kissed her. You know,
I still
it's
had
a
to go
video
on
game.
Triss. Anyway, have you seen the Netflix series yet? I've watched some of it. I
No.
haven't watched all of it.
Somebody from
It's all right. It's all right. I wasn't blown away.
I
It
heard
was
nothing but
okay.
mediocre reviews, so I
It was
like,
all right.
somebody
It's
from
all
like
right.
at like 3 or 4 streets away from where I live plays Yennefer in The Witcher 3. In the
that
Witcher
true? I didn't know
Netflix
that.
series, sorry.
Wow,
Yeah.
how about that?
I really enjoyed it. It's what inspired me to finally finish The Witcher 3. I hope you've had a good rest, Chinny. Jacinta.
No, I'm in constant pain. Thank you very much, Jacinta.
Next email this evening is off Lord.
Lord Steve, he played.
Our friend Steve.
Yeah, he played. What do you call it? Phasmophobia with us.
He did. And he says, Extra life.
Yes.
Evening, guys.
Good evening.
I haven't emailed
Evening.
for a while simply because I have nothing of any excitement to say.
Yep.
Who
But
cares? Why does that
yesterday-
matter?
I know, exactly. But yesterday was Chinny's 24-hour Extra Life charity stream. And having watched quite a lot of it and been involved as well, I'm glad he finished it and reached his target. So well done to everybody involved.
You're welcome.
Not only for raising the money for Children's Hospital, but also honouring Gary's tradition. Stephen Holdsworth, aka Lord.
Well, thanks, Lord, for sticking around,
thanks,
and shout out to Tainted as well, who messaged me saying, I think he kind of messaged me saying, how can I help or something like that, and I said just keep posting the link because I can't be asked because I'm too busy
Tainted brain.
playing the game, so I forget to post the link, and he did. To be fair to Tainted, he kept on posting it, and it was I do appreciate that. And Lord was there for a long time, pretty much through most of it. So yeah, love it.
Yeah. Next email tonight is off Derek. Dark Side. He says, "Are you feeling lucky, Punk?"
No.
Hello, veteran gamers.
Hello.
I very Duke mute. I very rarely pre-order.
But yeah, he emailed
video.
that. Jesus Christ, how did you do that?
I know, yeah. Duke mute. Well, he even put it in his email because he knew what Duke was
That
doing.
was the joke that I said.
I know. Hello, veteran gamers. I very rarely pre-order video games, but I thought I'd do it for Cyberpunk 2077.
Why?
Don't ask us about games we pre-ordered.
I am sure it will be at least a very good, if not excellent, and I will probably get the digital version for my PS4. I can only ever think of 4 games I have previously pre-ordered through my local game store at the time, Granger Games. They were Tomb Raider 3 on the PS1, GoldenEye 007 on the N64, Zelda Twilight Princess on the GameCube, and GTA 4 on the Xbox 360. Since nearly all games can be downloaded digitally these days, pre-ordering is obviously not essential, unless there are some exclusive extras involved. So have any of the veteran gamers pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077? And what was the last game you pre-ordered, if any? Well, I have, as you know, because I got it cheap on Russian Gold Old
Didn't
Games.
we talk about, I guess, well, the last game I pre-ordered was also the one that I was most disappointed by, which was Bad Company. Actually, I don't even think I pre-ordered that. I got it on day 1. I don't really pre-order games. I don't really see the point.
The benefit is to the retailer, not to
Well,
us.
of course it is. I mean, I guess you can preload it now.
That's
you
the
don't have to
benefit
wait,
now is you
but that's a
preload it, yeah.
minor thing. Who cares? But yeah, I've never really, sometimes you get a special gun or whatever it is, but I'm like, whatever, I don't care about that.
Mostly I've only ever pre-ordered if there's been an offer on. So if you get like money off for pre-ordering early or something. Because why wouldn't you?
Well, to be honest, I only do it if I know I'm going to get it anyway. So then I preload it, but then because just downloading games is just such a pain in the arse anyway. So I'm just like, let's just download it now when I don't want to play it, and then it's there for when I do want to play it. That's the only reason I pre-download stuff now. But even with Cyberpunk 2077, I'm not used to. I'm that game looks phenomenal. I'm sure I'm gonna like it. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna buy it. But I'm not like planning my Saturday to play that all day. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like I might give it a few hours on Saturday. And
now, if you hadn't done a 24-hour gaming marathon, do you think you might?
No, not really. Maybe I would have given it a bit more time. But yeah, I've spent this last weekend playing games for 24 hours, so maybe it's just a bit of a probably not a good idea. But I'm gonna give it maybe a couple of hours on Saturday, a couple of hours on Sunday, and maybe on Christmas week. Leading up to Christmas, I'll give it.
Got the time.
Yeah, got the time. I think one of those days on that week, Tara's at work, so I might just dedicate that day to just smash it. But yeah, I'm not going to bed thinking about it. I remember GTA 4. I was obsessed. with that game.
Do you think you would do that if a new GTA game came out? Do you think you'd be mega excited for that?
Yeah, I did it with Red Dead 2, so I think it's the Rockstar thing for me.
Okay. So even though you're not quite as excited as you used to be, you would still be excited.
Yeah, I think these days maybe it's because I'm expecting, or I'm trying not to be too disappointed by stuff like. But with Rockstar, I'm just never sure what they're gonna do. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not the only one. When Rockstar releases a game, it is like an event these days because they don't release many games anymore. So it's a big deal. And every time they release a game, it's usually one of the biggest games in the world. So I know I'm not alone. But I don't know. There's not many games these days where I'm going to dedicate some time. I'm going to take a day off work, or I think I took a day off work for Red Dead 2, I think, or I just dedicated a whole weekend to it. I might have done that. But no, just Cyberpunk 2077. I like The Witcher 3. I think it's a very good game. Somebody asked me which is better, Witcher 3 or Skyrim. It might have been Derek actually, and I think I edged it towards The Witcher 3. But again, it's so close for me. Like how good those two games are. They're both great. But
isn't it interesting that those two developers now both have a medieval proto-European sword and sorcery RPG game and a futuristic dystopian post-apocalyptic. I guess Cyberpunk isn't post-apocalyptic, but like body modification, laser guns.
Yeah, I think it's because it's so difficult to do that in a modern setting, other than fantasy and sci-fi. How do you do that?
There's so many other things you could do in a game. It's just interesting to me that they both chose those two paths.
If you make an RPG, where do you set it? Where do you put it? It's either got to be sci-fi or fantasy, isn't it?
It could. I mean,
I guess this is where Rockstar, although it's not an RPG,
it's not an RPG.
Kind of toes that line, doesn't it?
Because Rockstar exactly. I mean, that's the thing. You could set it in a modern, like 2020 scenario, but you're gonna, doing it in a science fiction just gives you more options. And
Watch Dogs is one of those, but that's
not
true.
an RPG.
It's not really an RPG.
I know, but I mean, towing the line, aren't they?
It's an action game.
In terms
of
making the world, like people want an escape from the real world, really. So.
Yeah, I just don't. The problem is RPGs don't really exist in the modern day world because RPGs usually need a horde of enemies that you can kill mercilessly and
special powers
and special powers on upgrades or something like that. So in a fantasy setting, that's usually like fucking orcs or whatever, like monsters or whatever. And in post-apocalyptic, it's usually just generic bad guys who are corrupted and fucked up, or robots, or you know what I mean. So it's like Cyberpunk. It's going to be you're just going to be killing endless amount of bad drug dealers, because the whole world's gone corrupt.
But I mean, you could set it. I mean, you could do it present day and then have it be killing drug dealers.
I mean, GTA does. You kill hundreds of people in GTA, but I think to create a real maybe it's this because we live in 2020. It's so hard for us to spot when things are not as authentic. It stands out.
Yeah, sure.
But
Yeah.
in a fantasy setting, it doesn't matter that there's nothing else for Miles. Or in
Yeah.
a cyberpunk, by the way, is going to be massively dense, I think. But it doesn't matter if things are off because we don't live in that world. So it's a little bit what I heard. I heard the same thing about animation. So when animators animate animals, it's easier than it is to animate people because we know how people move better than we do
people
with
have
animals.
mannerisms, don't
Yeah,
they?
and we read people we in different ways to animals, and animators always say it's really hard to animate a human being in a 3D or 2D animation. So there you go, dropping knowledge.
Interesting. Right, okay. The next email this evening is
Thanks,
from
Derek.
Lewis. Yeah, thank you, Derek.
By the way, we've got Bilston's finest ale in the chat.
Nice. I like a bit of ale.
He says N64 quality, GoldenEye quality.
It is. It is. Yes, Lewis, and he says this. Hello, veterans.
Hello.
Hello.
First, I just want to say congratulations to Chinny.
Oh,
for the
you.
24-hour live stream. It was awesome to see so much money being raised for a good cause. It was also great getting to join in with everyone in the Discord and games. Sorry again, Marsh, about Seabiscuit. It was a genuine accident.
Yeah, he ran over Seabiscuit with a car in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ha ha!
It was great fun. It's been a while since I've written in, but still listening as always. Not in a weird way.
You can't listen to a podcast in a weird way, I don't think.
No, you can't. That's what they're for. Also, in the last month, I have found an actual use for Stadia. Our internet in the school computer lab is really restricted, so you can't even search the word snake anymore, or risk being banned, but they have forgotten to block Stadia. I discovered, so basically me and my friends all got the free trial accounts, and we're doing Destiny 2 raids at school. Top result. A couple of game recommendations, if you haven't played them already. Dirt Rally 2, Wreckfest, Halo Wars 2, F1 2020, and My Friend Pedro. Okay, time for the big question. If someone's asked this already, I'm sorry, I can't remember. But what is the gaming franchise that you have put the most hours into? Well, we know bloody Chini's is, I would imagine.
What is it?
GTA.
It's probably GTA, yeah, it's probably GTA. Maybe Mario. Maybe Mario's close.
Oh, Mario, yeah, Mario. You've done a lot of Mario, haven't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, I thought that. For me, I guess probably Yakuza. You know, possibly Yakuza or Witcher. I suppose one of them two.
Oh, we know Dukes, don't we? Surely.
Played a lot of Yakuza.
Well, I actually don't know at this point if it would be Rocket League or Skyrim.
Yeah, Rocket League is not a franchise, though, is it?
Okay.
Yes, it
well,
is.
Then it would be Elder
Single
Scrolls.
game.
I mean,
it's just a single game.
but I don't know if Skyrim plus Oblivion comes out ahead of Rocket League though. I mean, it's not a franchise, but it's. I mean, it's a franchise of one, I guess. And
Well, two.
if it has
just
to
two.
be a franchise of more than one, then yeah, it's obvious.
Well, Rocket League is a sequel.
That's true.
I guess. But
Fuck you, Stu.
Win by technicality.
I guess. That's a very tenuous grasp.
Hey, your definition. Well, it's going to be more than one game, but it is more than one game.
No, well, a franchise to me is more than one thing.
It is. Okay. All right. Rocket League is a sequel. It's the second game.
Flipping heck. Anyway, that's
You
all
got
from me.
served.
I know, yeah. Big congrats to Chini for his stream. And maybe next year we will play Farming Simulator. Bye for now.
I know. Yeah. I did. So Lewis, I downloaded Farming Simulator, by the way. I was ready to play it, and I had a bunch of single-player games to play in the gaps of my schedule. So I had Miles Morales, I had Farming Simulator, I had Titanfall 2. Did I play any of them? No, not once.
Do you know what? It doesn't matter as long as you get to the end.
It
That's
doesn't
true.
matter.
It really doesn't matter.
So Rocket League 1 was called Supersonic Acrobatic Robot-Powered Battle Cars, by the way. Just saying.
Cool. That sounds very cool.
Toy.
Cool. The final email this evening is off Jason Gallagher.
It's been a while.
I know, yeah. And he says this, the topper. Hey, veterans.
Hey.
I hope you guys are still quarantined. Kind of,
Yes.
I suppose. Keep the world safe from your germs. I was concerned about your herd spread at the meetup again.
Yard.
Yeah. Hey, anyway, I was a bit glad to hear Stu finally played The Invisible Hours, which is one of my favourite games of all time. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. So thank you for the recommend. Do you know, weirdly, okay, and I'm going to say this now, It is because of Jason that I played that game.
Dude.
Is that
It
weird?
is because he mentioned it such a long time ago. He said, Stu, I think it was on PSVR or whatever. Stu, you need to play the Invisible Hours. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I remember looking at it. It wasn't mega expensive, but it was an amount of money. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to buy it. But when it came up in the sale, I remembered the name. I'm like, oh, Invisible Hours. That's that game Jason told me to play. So that's why I bought it and played it. So there you go, Jason. It's on you because of you. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us 2 and more KRZ. What's KRZ? Kentucky Route Zero. That's what that
good
is.
catch.
Look at
Stu
then.
knowing.
KRZ,
Jesus
KRZ.
Yeah.
Christ, Jason.
Like I explained the way that he understood an acronym. I had to think. It was KRZ.
What else is good? And don't lie. So what else is good? What have I been playing? I don't know. Whatever I've played. Whatever I've played, Jason, is always good.
Aardwolf, play
don't
Muds.
listen to these two.
Play Muds. Hey, if you're going to get into a game like Kentucky Route Zero and goddamn Deadly Premonition, you can't look at Muds and be like, oh, that's so old and weird.
I'm with him on Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2. I'm with him, but Kentucky Route Zero, fucking hell, that was rough.
Kentucky Route Zero.
Oh, you're in a lift and there's bears on floor 7. Wow, okay, great. No one cares. What's good? What else is good?
What is good? Judgment is good. Play Judgment. That's pretty
Poker's good.
Poker is great.
Poker's great. Love a bit of poker.
A little bit of poker.
Mafia 2. You played that?
Yeah, Mafia 2. Mafia Definitive Edition. That's good.
Yeah, I need to... did you finish that, Stu? You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I finished it, yeah.
Oh, Control has come out on the Game Pass, by the way, Stu, so I don't need you to send me
Control.
that.
That's pretty good. No, I noticed that. I was like, don't need to bother sending it now.
No, that worked out nicely for you.
Yeah, it did. Worked out well. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't send it as well. That's a good thing. But yeah, what else have we got that's good? Genshin Impact. Give that a go. That's all right.
Yeah, it's free. What do you have to lose?
It's free. What do you want to know? It's free. Even if you don't like it, it's free.
No trouble.
Half-Life Alyx, man. That's amazing. Play that. You need to get a VR headset. Gaming PC.
His next question's more interesting, I think. You should read that.
Better play that shit. Duke, will you continue to play shit games in 2021?
I mean, yeah, I'll try all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you referring to something specific, Jason?
I think because you pick a lot of these weird sort of
You do play some weird
little
games.
games.
Yeah, because they're cheap or they're free for a demo. Like,
yeah. That's why Duke plays all these little games, because they're free.
Indeed. Get an owl on top of that tree, Stu. Hoot, hoot. Jason.
I think you're talking about the angel that Millie.
He's talking about the wonky angel, which is still wonky, by the way. It's staying that way.
Fix it. Why don't you fix it?
No.
What is wrong with you?
I ain't got no OCD. It's fine.
Part of the charm. I've got a Mario hat on the top of my Christmas tree.
Yeah. Just to give you the story.
The Duchess actually just set up some Christmas lights outside. Everybody's in the spirit.
I've got loads of Christmas lights outside.
I've got more than you.
No, you have not. I got 400 meters. No, I got 100 meters of Christmas lights.
Well, I've got 600 meters.
Way more lights than I thought. No, here's the thing, right? Millie, since she was like tiny, insists on putting the angel on top of the tree. And I'm sure this happens for a lot of kids. You know, kids want to put the angel or the fairy or whatever you've got on top of the tree, because that's what they do. That's what they want to do. But she still insists on doing it even now when she's nearly 19. And insists on me giving her a piggyback to do it. Okay, now, you know, I'm not saying she's big or nothing, but she isn't 4 anymore. She's nearly 19, and at nearly 19, she's not quite. You know, she's a bit heavier than she was when she was 4.
Yes.
So to get her up there now is not quite as easy as it used to be. It used to be nice and easy. You know, just lift her up, sticks it on the top, job done. So now I have to give her a piggyback, and yeah, to not put too fine a point, it didn't go well. She couldn't quite reach. It ended up all wonky, and then I dropped her, and then that's the way it's staying. So there you go. So that's I'm guessing what he's referring to. So we've got a wonky angel, but it's fine. It's fine. And that's it. It says, thank you very much. Hoot, hoot, Jason. So thank you, Jason. It's very kind of you. And that's it for emails, people.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, people. We appreciate you being in touch.
We always
holler at us on
appreciate
Twitter or Discord. We got a chat room on Discord. Questions for the show. You can put stuff in there. Anything new this week?
No, there's been a lot of chatter. There's been a lot of chatter. There's quite a few people picking up an Oculus Quest 2. One person did it on our recommendations, Chinny.
Oh God.
Which is
I always hate that when
always-
so I bought these 3
always a
games
bit
and spent
risky.
200 quid because you said they were good. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't do a podcast.
I know. Yeah, Mago says, well, because of you guys talking about VR so much on the podcast lately, I've bought myself a Quest 2 today.
Jeez.
Going to get this poker game you've all been talking about. Any other suggestions? So yeah,
Just poker.
I gave him a load.
Just poker.
I gave him a
Just
load of others.
Mago, just poker, mate.
Poker. But yeah, hopefully he's getting it in the next couple of days, so he might be another one joining us on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm sure.
And you're more than welcome. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll have fun. don't we?
Maybe my brother will bless us with his presence at one point.
Oh,
I know. Yeah, he hasn't done it yet, has he?
No.
He hasn't done it. We've got a little bit of news. There's just a tiny bit of news this week, not loads. But a little bit of
news
news.
first.
A little bit of news. The first news this week is a bit quick, super quick news. Amazon. Do you remember we talked about this? Amazon
I've heard of them.
UK PS5 deliveries, and when they opened, they had packets of pasta and stuff instead of a PS5 in the box.
Yeah.
So people were stealing said PS5s instead of them getting them, which was kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Amazon now has begun to email UK customers to tell them that the replacements are coming within the next 14 days.
Good for them.
So well done, Amazon.
Boring news. Boring news.
Super quick news.
Boring news.
CEX, my favorite shop, sex. Is under fire. Is under fire because currently they are charging £815 for a PlayStation 5. At a retail of $450, they are charging virtually or very close to double.
Retailers are allowed to sell things at a price that people are willing to buy them for.
I know, and I don't disagree, but it does feel a bit shitty, doesn't it?
It is shitty, but if you don't like it, don't shop there.
It is a bit shitty.
I'm afraid that is the way things are.
I think the interesting thing is the Xbox Series X is only selling for, I think it's like 690 or something. So weirdly, it's the PS5 everybody's after because that's the one that's demanding the biggest bucks.
Or maybe it's because there's less of them because Xbox did a better job of distributing them. It's the way you look at it, Stu.
Who knows? But anyway, sex. Even the staff are going, I feel a bit uncomfortable telling people how much that is. Telling them,
Don't work there then.
And then
Have a show and work somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll have to work somewhere else. Final bit of news tonight, something I'm very, very excited about. Totally excited about.
Is it a new nightclub and radio stations updates on GTA Online?
You can you can hear the excitement in Stu's voice. I'm very, very
excited.
Sounds like you're gearing up for a pedophile sweep. I'm ready to go out and do it in the playgrounds.
My nipples erect.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
Anyway,
Stuart, that is not a thing to say after
Hold
I
on.
mentioned pedophiles.
Hold on. He went too far, Duke.
I know, right?
Did he go too far, or you?
I'm not sure. I think it was Duke. Yes. Microsoft Flight Simulator is getting
for fuck's sake.
full VR support on December the 22nd this month. I am gonna sit in my cockpit.
I really wish I had the sound effects right now. Like anybody gives a shit.
I do.
I know you do.
Don't.
And you know who else does? I wish I had the cricket sound effect here.
Loads of people.
I'm just
do.
playing. I know people do. There's probably people listening who are like, "Shut up, dude! I'm interested to play that in VR."
I haven't
But
played it as
again,
much lately.
Of course not, because the excitement's worn off. It's exciting for a week, and then it's done. And then it's gonna be like that with VR, and then you're gonna get sick of it.
No, it's not. But
Look, I'm not trying to give you stick. I thought that.
You're giving me stick now. What are you talking
I know.
about?
Look, well, okay, but I'm also giving myself stick because I do that too. We all have games that we get really excited about, and then we play them for a week or two, and then the
I
excitement
did play
wears
it for
off.
quite a
and we're
long
like,
time. To be
whatever.
fair, it was longer than a week.
You're right. It was 2 weeks.
It wasn't 2 weeks. It was a couple of months. I played it for.
It was 1 month at the most. Don't give me that.
Not. It was not. Okay.
Bored of this. Corzan in the chat says, have you seen the eBay scams where people are selling PS5 boxes and then the pictures where people think they're buying the console?
Selling a photo.
Stop it.
I know. People are selling photos.
Stop
and
buying
it's
shit.
Small print. You are buying a photograph.
Oh God.
Oh my god. So yeah, they're buying a photograph of it for like 300 quid.
To be fair,
Pathetic
I have
scammers.
sold
Don't
I
do
have
that.
sold about 6 photos. It is.
How you know you've got to pay for your Christmas presents somehow.
Hey, you got to get paid.
So you do it. So you do it. Yeah. So that's it for the news. There isn't any other news. There probably is, but I don't know. I ain't got no more news. I'm done.
I'm just playing random sound effects now, which will come through on the recording, but you can't.
Nice.
You two can't hear them.
No, we can't. I don't even know you're playing anything.
Yep.
This is the trouble when Chinny has the buttons and we don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not good.
I could
It's
play
not a good
anything,
thing.
Stu.
Shut the
I know,
hell
it's not
up!
a good thing.
Good night, Stu.
Shut the hell
And that's
up!
about it, I guess. I think we need to do some shout outs and get the hell
Shut
out.
the
It's
hell
time
up!
for a shout out. Hey!
Shout out.
I don't know where all your sound clips are, so I can't. Oh no, I found shout out.
It's time for a shout out. Hey!
I did it. I did it.
Oh, you
All
did it. Is
right.
it done?
Yeah.
Is it done? Yeah, Duke, shout it, go, Duke.
Yeah, I got a message from somebody, I think it was Lord, who sent me a hip hop thing once upon a time that I was supposed to listen to. It was from around his way, but I never did, and I will, but I just forgot about it, and I need to find it. Also, Jay was the only one who responded to my Gummy Venus de Milo thing. Hello. Why didn't other people respond to that? Yeah, but thank you to everybody who's been, contributing to the Extra Life, and everybody who asked about playdates. Lewis was talking about a playdate, and I'm sorry we haven't set one up recently, but I'll get back into it eventually. And I want to apologize to all the listeners who came right at 3 or 9 and had to wait around while I tried to fix my sound crap. And hopefully I'll have it fixed by next week.
It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Yeah, I'm going to shout out Duke. Want to shout out
Yeah.
Duke? Because he liked my latest mix. Thank you for that, Duke.
Yes, thank you for doing that latest mix. It's good.
I know, yeah, I do one every week, man. I'm
House.
keeping it up. Yeah. So yeah, it's good. I played some new stuff. Some of that stuff only came out this month, Duke. So that
Yeah,
stuff
well,
is new. I'm
good
on the
stuff.
cutting edge. I'm on the cutting
Yeah.
edge, man.
Cool.
So yeah, new stuff. So yeah, play some new mixes. It's always good fun. I like it. I did chuck some old stuff in as well, by the way. It was a bit some classics in there as well. You guys chuck a few
Classics.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still enjoying it as well. It's good. That I've not
Cool.
got bored of, by the way. I got bored of the mixing.
Okay.
Who else am I going to shout out? Chinny, of course. Shout out Chinny for doing his 24-hour stream and making all the cash.
Cash.
And obviously Greg and everybody else who
Yeah,
did
Greg did
the
it.
extra live stuff.
Yeah.
Also shouting out all the people who donated. I'm not going to do individual names like Chinny did earlier, but a big shout out to all the people who put their hands in the pocket and gave however much. It all helps. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's all
It
good.
helps.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good, man. And I think that's it. Yeah. And the people who played poker with us, because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks,
like
people.
poker.
I mean, I wasn't there, but thank you on their behalf.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
one day, when you get your
One
Quest,
day, man.
one day when you get your headset, you'll be able to
Yeah.
play with us. And that's it. I'm done. So, Chinny, I guess it's over you for the final shout outs.
Final shout out.
So yeah, thank you everybody who watched, commented, took part, played a game with me, helped, posted the link, shared it, and of course donated to the extra live stream. I can't thank you enough. It's great, and it was a pleasure to do this year. I think getting people involved in the games and letting people kind of pick a game and letting them sort of like, oh, can we play Sea of Thieves, or can we do this, or can we play this, and let's jump in this. And there's a point in Among Us. There's a point I was like, I don't think, because Ben Starr was in there, who I've seen in our live chat and in our Discord, and we've spoke to him before, but I don't really know him that well. And then I was kind of in a room with people that I don't really know that well, but we was all getting on. It was all good, It was just
Yay.
good to play games with people that listen to the show. So we need to do a little bit more of it.
Yeah.
But it's good. Yeah. So thank you so much for everybody who joined me, and thanks to Greg for doing it as well, and everybody else who did it. It's good. So I was pleased with how it went this year. Yeah. And then I'll be doing a few more live streams. I'll try and figure out if I can fix the poker stream on Wednesday. If not, I can still stream it a little bit. So check out our Twitch channel because I'll be doing a little bit more streaming, probably around Christmas as well when I've got a bit more time. And that is it.
Is that it?
Yes.
Are we done?
We're done.
We're done.
Thanks for
So,
listening,
yeah.
everybody.
Okay.
Thanks for listening. Have you got the theme tune?
I
Chinny? Have you
do.
doing that?
I do. Let's do it.
Why don't you? Said do something, let's go inside. Well, I got schoolwork to do, so I don't know. I'm sitting around here waiting all day for Stu to keep.
It's almost done. It's done.
No, still there. You
Okay.
go. Oh,
Whew.
thank God for that.
Yeah.
I feel
Thank
much
you for
better now.
handling the sound and everything, Chinny. I appreciate you taking care of that.
That's okay.
Hopefully next week I'll have it all sorted for
Well,
real.
It'll be
Sorted
fine. It'll be fine.
I hope so.
All right.
All right. All right.
Well, I know you don't want to sit here staring at more screens, Chinny, because you've had a lot of that in the last.
Nope,
48
I'm
hours.
good. Thank you.
Yes, Stu, have a great week. Chinny,
I
get some
will.
rest. We
Yeah.
will catch you on the flippy flop.
Yeah, on the flippy floppy
Uh-huh.
side.
Uh huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Peace.
See you in a bit.
Peace.
Bye, everyone.